Welcome to Singles Night. Brandon's dancing around, turning the air off so you guys can hear me. Welcome to Singles Night. It is Thursday, November something. 5th?
November the 5th.
November the 5th.
Remember the 5th of November.
That's right. Ivan, first time on here. Is this a claim sale? Yes, it is. So the way this works is that we will show you a card. You have 60 seconds to claim said card. I hope that was right. Was that from there?
Yep.
Okay. So anyways, we'll give it a few minutes for everybody to kind of wander in. As you can see, my name is Mike Lucio, owner of Rocket Sports Cars. We got Brandon in the house tonight helping with the video. We've got Luke on security over here.
Good. We need him.
We need him. Things are a little restless out there. Say hello to everybody that's on. Alex, Ivan, Jeff, what's going on, man? As you guys know, this is a live show. If you're watching on the replay, definitely watch. You can see what's going on. Give us the thumbs up, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. So we always love those subscriptions. Good to see we've got 16 live viewers already.
Yeah.
We usually start things about 5 after 7, so we'll let a few other people trickle in. Sorry, I'm still worried about, or I'm still working on Halloween, where I'm saying people will trick me. Mark, what's going on? We do have to go over some new ground rules tonight. We've been having a little bit of an issue with people claiming early or people being accused of claiming early. So I hope you're on and watching right now, because this is the new format as to how you will do this. To combat that, what we're going to do is we're going to tell you what the card is. Obviously you're still going to type claim, okay? But we have people that, once I give the description of the card and they know it's going to be a cheaper card or it's one they want, they hit claim immediately, and they're jumping the gun a little bit. So what we're going to do, from now on, you're going to have to type claim and then the actual price of the card. You don't, like, if it's $5, you just have to put a 5. You don't have to put 5-00. It's just so that we know you waited until that dollar amount was said. That's the only way. Brendan will give you an example of it here. There you go, claim 5. So you guys can still definitely have your claim pre-typed, but you have to wait for that dollar figure before you can actually send it. Claims without the dollar figure, we will not qualify. That's about as easy as it gets, and that makes it fair for everybody. There will be no jumping the gun anymore. Shenanigans will be done. We just some people have had issues with it, whether it's happening or not. It's hard for us to tell on our end because we're extremely busy trying to sell these cards to you. We can't police it the entire time. We're not going to go there, Alex. What did you miss, Jesse? Nothing yet. We don't start.
Just the rules.
You missed the rules. If you're, I'll probably go over this every 5 or 6 cards.
Just till they get used to it.
Just till you guys get used to it. So from now on, when you type claim, if I hold up a card that's $10, you have to hit claim, and then on the end of claim, hit 10. You have to type in the amount. That will also make it a lot easier for us when people type in old claims.
Yeah.
We'll know that it's because there's no cards that are the same value back to back, I don't think. So he put an example up. It says restream.io up there. It says claim 5, so that would claim a $5 card. The reason for doing this, we just announced that it's to combat people maybe trying to jump the gun. I don't see too much of a problem with it. But this will definitely make it so that, very smart, thank you. I thought of it myself. But it will definitely combat the early claims. So, hey, we got 20 people on live right now. We might as well get moving, man.
Beautiful.
As we always do, we kind of start off a little bit slow for you guys, a little bit cheaper stuff, maybe some really good bargains. What kind of tea do I have tonight?
Tai Kwan Yin. It's an oolong tea.
I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but
Tai Kwan Yin.
Tai Kwan Yin Oolong. That is my tea tonight. Yeah. What's Luke got? What are you drinking?
He's got Sleigh Ride.
He's drinking the crap he gave me last week.
Well, he's a different person. You might like
Taste it. Tell me what you think.
Do you like apples?
Yeah, that's all right.
It tastes like apple cider.
Apples, yeah.
Jesse, just a heads up, dude. If you try and claim on Facebook, if there's other claims on the card, you're likely to get beat out. YouTube is lightning quick. Walgreens, yes! So Alex sends me a message last night, and he's like, I'm going to Walgreens. He wanted to know what sugar-free candy I wanted. So they have licorice there, man. I'm like,
box.
this is awesome.
But
They have jelly beans, jelly bellies, all that stuff.
It's going to go through you like a laser.
Oh, yeah. Yeti has a recall.
They do, but not these ones. Only the ones with the handles.
Look, Fred, if you're here to poop on everybody's parade, we don't need any bad news tonight.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a recall. It's a trap.
It's a trap!
Ooh, that's, it's a little bit, it's more of a traditional tea, I think.
Yeah, it is. There's no flavoring to it. It's just a straight up oolong tea.
Speaking of recalls, how about that election?
It's not done yet.
I won't say too much about it, but what a bunch of fun that is. Hello to Amanda Krevitz. How are you doing? We got more people on, so I'll just quickly go over the claim one more time.
Yep.
When you claim a card now, you have to wait until the dollar value is said. That's always been a rule. So from now on, Brandon's going to give you an example here. If I say it's a $10 card, you have to not only type claim, but 10 in after it. He was just saying he was being cheated. Don, what's going on? Hopefully you heard the brand new the format there. Yeah, let's get started. I'm raring to go. So we will go to the two camera system. I will show the card on my mini cam and then put it down for Michael Myers to stab you in the face.
Switch over?
Yeah, switch over. All right, folks. The first card up is the Austin Matthews William Nylander Young Gun Checklist from 1617. The asking price on that is $8.
Looking for a claim 8. Claim 8.
So if you want to correctly claim this card, you type in claim, and then you have to have the number 8 behind it. First one to claim it for that wins it. So Big Al, you are... Okay, Jay, you kind of got it. I'm going to accept it, but you don't have to put the number sign. That's going to slow you down. Big Al, we were just explaining to avoid people from making early claims now. When you type in claim, you have to type in the numerical amount after it. So there you go. Don's got the idea. You don't even have to type them separate. You can put them. Yep. You don't need the space there.
One word.
But that is going to go to Jay. You guys will catch on. It is just to combat people from claiming early. It is probably the... Yeah, so Big Al, we did explain it a few times. One more quick time here. So you can still have your claim pre-typed out, and if you want a card, after I say the dollar amount, just put that dollar amount in after your claim. You have to be quick, because you got to beat these guys. But then you send it, and then it's authentically claimed, I guess.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. It's a way to combat early claims. This is a cool card, not very expensive at all. This is the Gordie Howe O-Pee-Chee Retro from... It's quite a bit older. It's 10 years old now, 10, 11. Just a beautiful card. I found a nice Gordie Howe for you guys. The asking price tonight is $3. That's a nice card to start things off with. I always like to give you guys some really cool stuff early on for really cheap. That is the O-Pee-Chee Retro. It's not his regular O-Pee-Chee. Alex Kurilik's got the claim in there. He's got it. Whoa.
Lots of claims.
Hey, Alex, just take it off my candy tab.
Lots of claims on that. Look at that. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on that.
So that is the leader in the clubhouse right now with 9 claims. So we got 20 seconds till the next card comes up. I was going to ask you. Yeah, just run up my tab tonight. So they have, I've always liked Red Vine licorice. So we don't have Red Vine in Canada. We have Twizzlers and Nibs, the same company, but they have Red Vine over there. And I like Red Vine. I think they're more of an airy licorice, if that makes sense to you.
Like
a lighter licorice. But they have sugar-free Red Vines. So I'm definitely going to check this out. And I will bring them on the air once Alex is going to mail them to me. So up next, it's so incredibly... Like, you guys would not believe how hot cards are right now. These guys can attest to it. I stayed open. A guy called me and said, hey, man, I'm looking... Yes, they're better Twizzlers. A guy says, do you have Pokemon? I said, yes. Two guys came in unreal, and just basically bought, 20% of my Pokemon stock in 5 minutes just before we went live on the air. I'm like, that was insane. But just as hot as Pokemon, basketball cards in it, and you guys can probably see this happening. But I like bringing out a few basketball cards every night because they're extremely hot. We have the LeBron James. It is the Mosaic Give and Go insert. It's not a silver prism. It's just very shiny. The asking price on the LeBron James is $10. So it's not a rare insert, but you can't find Mosaic anywhere. So I guess it is rare because you're not going to find it anywhere.
All right.
So if you guys understand that, there you go. Mike Wright with the quick claim. You guys got it. Are you guys finding that a little more difficult? I think it's pretty easy to get used to anyways.
Doesn't seem to be slowing anyone down.
Do we have any Maple Leaf fans out there tonight?
Oh, I'm sure we do.
I'm sure we have some Leaf fans out there. I was digging through some of the old boxes tonight, and I found you some stuff. And it's going to be cheap. We're going to get you guys some really cool Leaf stuff cheap tonight. Austin, if you're just coming on right now, to combat early claims, some people are still having issues with people having early claims. If it happens, it happens. We can't police it, and it is what it is. But to combat that, from now on, you're going to have to type in claim. You can still pre-type your claim, that's fine. But to actually win the card, you have to type the numerical value of the price of the card after the claim. So the last card was $10. That's why you see these claim 10. So if the card's $5, you type in claim 5, because that makes it so that we know you heard the price before you claimed it. Very simple. It doesn't get much simpler than that. It's just
for simplicity.
It's just simplicity now, and now we know nobody can claim before the actual price is said, unless you have my price list.
Okay.
But you're not going to get that.
The show is always evolving.
The show is evolving. All right, I said, hey, do we have any Toronto fans? This is a ridiculously cheap price, so have your claims ready, but with your prices on the end. This is very, very early in his career, actually from before his rookie year or his rookie year. It's a Joe Thornton authentic autograph from the company Scoreboard. These were actually really hard to find back in the day. The asking price on the Joe Thornton pre-rookie auto is $10. This was like a $40, $50 card at the time when it came out. But I literally bought that store, and there was literally like 5 of these things.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, what am I going to do with all these Thornton autos? There's like 5 Thornton autos. We got a quick claim with Mark Mathies there, I believe it was.
Yeah. Well, if you got 5 of them, there are 5 claims. You can sell one to each of those.
I think I got maybe 3 left. If you guys actually want that card for $10, Mark, Joey, and Jeff were the first 3. I will see how many I got left, but if you guys actually want that card, I might be able to help you out, so just stay tuned. First 3 to claim, I'll try and get you guys 1 each for $10. I can do that. Yeah.
Now I know what you're going to do with the Thorntons.
Yeah. I can let you guys know tomorrow if that's cool. So Jeff's cool with it, so I'll circle you. Joey, are you cool with that? If I can find another one. Joey's got second dibs. So if I've only got 1 more, it goes to Joey, unless he passes. But why would he pass? He just tried to claim it.
That's right. He's good.
He's good, man. Right. So we got... I know I've got at least 1, maybe 2 more. So, Jay, yeah, we might not have that much, man. For those Toronto fans that didn't get a card just now, the Joe Thornton, obviously, I found this. It's in really good shape. It's from 1969, 1970 O-Pee-Chee. I looked online today. They're like $60 in this condition. They're gonna kill each other. 69, 70. It's in okay shape. I won't overdo it. It's for its age. It's pretty good. We've got the Tim Horton. It's the card from 69, 70. Beautiful card. The asking price tonight, $20. So remember, if you're typing in claim, you have to type in claim 20 now to actually win this card. That's a beaut.
Yep, Mark coming in.
Mark with the quick claim there.
Maybe remind some of these Facebookers to head over to YouTube.
Yeah, so if you are on Facebook, Charlie, I'm seeing you're trying to claim on Facebook. It would go through a lot quicker for you if you were on YouTube. And if you are on YouTube right now, definitely give us the thumbs up before we go any further. How's everybody's week going? We got 20 seconds to kill here before the next card. Tell me what's going on. How's everybody doing? We're touching almost 30 viewers right now. That is unbelievable. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Thursday night singles night here at Rocket Sports Cards. It is an unbelievably popular program. Wait till you guys get a kick out of Pop or the Funko Pop claim sale on Monday night. Not as many items. We got 30 pops coming up within 60 minutes. You have 2 minutes to claim a pop on that because it's our first time. There's not a ton of football, but there are football cards tonight. Where was I? The Funko Pop. So the Funko Pop claim sale on Monday night. It's all going to be really nice stuff. Justin Williams, brand new viewer here for the wrestling. Definitely, I believe we have 3, maybe 4 wrestling cards tonight. We've got a huge wrestling following for collectible cards. Justin, where are you from, if you don't mind us asking? And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. I think there's 2 football cards tonight. We actually dialed it down a bit on football because I have a swimming card, a figure skating card tonight.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. Windsor, what's going on, Justin? We have, up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Future Stars from Topps Chrome. Beautiful insert card. $4. We got a ton of people that love Blue Jays, so we will see how that goes.
Jay with claim.
Jay with the quick claim there. Andrew coming a little bit late. I was looking your way, Andrew. Nice mix of buyers so far tonight.
Yeah,
we've got 4 separate buyers tonight out of the first 6 cards. That's always a good sign. I think we topped out. He'll follow you home. Big Al, you're big weird, man.
Andrew and Jesse, don't waste time with the space. Just
yeah, you don't
4.
need the space, man. Just claim it and then claim 4. I'm kind of back into the to maybe catering to the Toronto fans a little bit, but you guys will understand. We kind of got away from the Toronto stuff for a while just because it's so hard to replenish. But now that this is going to make sense to you, now that there's been free agency and trades and the draft, players that weren't originally Toronto players are now part of the Maple Leafs. So I've got cards that are coming over from other teams that weren't originally Leafs now that I can make into Leaf cards. So we do have a little bit of a top-up on Leaf cards right now, and I'll show you how this works. So he just signed with the Maple Leafs as a free agent. This is his Upper Deck Young Gun. It is Wayne Simmons. See how this works, guys? He is now a Maple Leaf. The asking price on the Wayne Simmons Young Gun, is $8, which is a steal, by the way. I think it's like a $15 card now. I think it always booked at like 10 or 12 bucks, but now that he's with the Leafs, it's actually starting to sell. Joey June with the quick claim. He finally gets one. Isn't that clever, guys, how we can make new Toronto cards out of old players? For instance, how we just did it with the Joe Thornton autograph as well. And watch out for a Spezza tonight. You guys don't buy Spezza for some reason. I don't understand that. Patrick Marleau last year, you guys wouldn't buy his stuff either. And Jason Spezza, you guys don't seem to like it. But Thornton, you're all over. So, you Leaf fans are picky.
Maybe it's that sexy beard.
He doesn't have it anymore.
No, I know he got rid of it. He knows he's not going to make the playoffs. We already talked about that.
We already talked about him. He doesn't need a playoff beard anymore. He's a Maple Leaf. Or they'll call him Stubble Joe because he'll be out in the first round.
This is the way.
This is the way. Up next, not to disappoint you Montreal Canadian fans out there, he just signed a brand new 6-year contract, so he's a Montreal Canadian for life, unless he gets traded. I think he's got a no movement clause, though. We got the Brendan Gallagher. It is the Upper Deck O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie. The asking price on this is $6. So a nice Brendan Gallagher rookie card. $6 on that one. So I've had a ton of Brendan Gallagher rookies. Jeff Laline with the claim there. I've had a ton of Brendan Gallagher rookies in my life, and they're just finally. I don't know what it was. Like Montreal fans weren't like, "Oh, I don't know about this guy." I don't, you know what I mean. He's been in the league for like 8 years.
Yeah.
What is there not to know now? But they were always worried that he was going to leave. You know what I mean? Or get traded. So now that he's got this brand new 6-year deal, all his cards are going crazy. It's like I've got his Upper Deck the Cup rookie, and it went from being like a $100 card to a $200 card overnight as soon as he signed that deal. Just cards are weird, guys. Cards are weird. Who was it? Justin that was looking for wrestling cards, I believe it was.
Yeah.
We got a cool one up next. These guys were actually in Chatham at the fair. So
is that when they brought WWF or whatever?
No. These guys were in WWF, or WWE as we call it now, for probably 5 to 10 years. But they were also in WCW. They got bounced around. But this is after their career had ended with WCW and WWF. They were at the Chatham JC Fair, or Kinsman Fair, I think you call it now. They were like part of the wrestling show, and they're like 60 years old. But they are huge, I would say, friends with Hulk Hogan, so that's why they're still relevant. It's actually a dual signed card, numbered to 25. It's from Leaf Originals Wrestling, so it's a little bit older. There he is. We have, I'm just trying, I know one's Brian and, what are their names? I can't remember their names. Brian Skaggs or whatever. But anyways, we've got the Nasty Boys dual autograph, number to 25. The asking price is $20. What are their names, Luke?
Brian Knobs and Jerry Skaggs.
Yeah, Brian Knobs and Jerry Skaggs, I believe it is. Yeah, they were in Chatham for the JC or the Kinsman Fair. We've got Rob Stange with the quick claim there.
Those are fake names, right? Like those aren't their real names?
I think that's their real names, dude. They changed them.
Knobs and Skaggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Nasty Boys.
Okay.
Big Al was there. He's cheering them on. Did they rub their face in your armpit for you? Or, that was their finishing move, I think. Was that them? Yeah. They used to take the guy's opponent, or take their opponent, bring him over to the ring and rub it in the other guy's armpit. Now that's when wrestling was wrestling, guys.
Wrestling is real.
That's right. Ivan, good to see you on. I know Ivan's a big wrestling fan. Hang with us. We've got a few other wrestling autographs coming tonight. And in the future, if you guys are going to be online, I can definitely... We do narrate the show towards our fans, so we can bring more of that stuff out if we know that you guys are going to be here. Pity City, yeah. Big Al was Big Nasty back then. Big Al is still Big Nasty. Hey, Al? I'm hoping Dan and Alex are online, because Dan is I think Dan's a huge Bobby Hall fan. This card is gorgeous. This is when we're about here right now. We're going to jack it up just a little bit for the price point, but it's definitely worth it. Just trust me on this. If you're going to buy a nice card, this is one of the ones tonight. The prices aren't going to be outrageous tonight. We don't have any $4,000 cards tonight. Kind of reeling it in a little bit. We're getting close to Christmas. We're trying for more volume tonight than the high price stuff. Obviously, you've seen the prices so far. Most expensive card's been $20. The football is not Steelers. I'm going to tell you that right now. Sorry to disappoint you. I've got Steelers cards, but not tonight. So up next, this is from this year's, 1920. So the latest version of SP Authentic. It is a Group A autographs, which means it's very difficult to pull. Short printed. We have the Bobby Hall sign of the times. I'm basically giving this away tonight for $70. $70 on the Bobby Hall. It's a hard signed autograph, by the way. It's gorgeous. I got the old picture of Bobby Hall on there, skating down the wing. Interesting story about Bobby Hall. So when I met, what's his name? Serge Savard. He says Bobby Hall was kind of a one-trick pony. Like, I'm sure they're friends and they joke around, but Serge Savard's a defenseman. And I said, who is the hardest guy in the league to handle? And he said, what do you mean, to like fight? Like, because there's that language barrier there, right? Just so you know, $70 on the Bobby Hall. We got 30 seconds left. So he says, he goes, no, I said not to fight. Like, who is the hardest guy to check or like just keep in check? You know what I mean? He goes, with his thick French accent. He says, the wingers were easy. He goes, Bobby Hall, he skates down the wing. You just stick your stick out and he shoots it in the crowd. You deflect it. So he said Bobby Hall was a one-trick pony. Big Al with the big claim there. Nice, Big Al. You are going to love that card, dude. You are going to love that card. So he said, I kept talking to Serge Savard. We were having dinner at Chop Steakhouse in Toronto. I believe they brought him in for us to hang out with and have dinner with. So we're sitting there with Serge Savard, and he says, he goes, all the hardest guys to handle were like Phil Esposito, Jean Martel, and he says the centers. He said Phil Esposito, this is like story time, Phil Esposito would skate over the line at an incredible speed and just stop on a dime. And he's like, they're moving back, and he's like, what do I do?
Yeah, what do you
he's
do?
like, what do I do? Do I go up? Because Boston had this system where Espo would stop right at the blue line with the puck. Do you pursue him and push forward? And then what he would do is he'd just throw a saucer pass as the wingers flew by him. And he's like,
yeah, because they're
like,
standing
what do you
still.
do?
Yeah, they're standing still.
And he called him a snake. He used to snake in and like just no one could hit him. He was big. Like, that's what you guys don't realize, that Phil Esposito was like 6'5" or something at a time when the players in the league were like 5'10" to 6 foot. The dude was massive. That's why Beliveau had so much. He was a big dude. That's when hockey players were hockey players. Like, if you had size, you were dominant.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. But some really cool stories out of that with Serge Savard having dinner with him. Like you guys cared, but I just thought I'd ramble. All right, bringing the price back down a little bit, we got another baseball card coming your way. We do have a Mickey Mantle Donruss Optic Orange Refractor. So one of the greatest, if not the greatest baseball player of all time. Mickey Mantle, you know his cards are expensive. Not tonight, they're not. $12. They are really cool stories. I wish I could tell you nice stories about a few other players that I've met. They say don't meet your heroes. It's the truth.
Yeah, you can
Mike Wright with the quick claim there. Patrick Waugh wasn't the nicest dude to me, and he was my childhood hero. So I was a little bit disappointed in that. To the point where my wife was literally like, you know, dude, he was actually like, you were actually his hero when he was a kid, and you were a dick to him. But whatever.
That's when you decided to propose.
You know who was cool to meet? Mike Tyson. That's right. We're pals.
He's fighting George Laraque, you told me, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to line up a George Laraque Mike Tyson fight.
Laraque will actually show up to that?
This is our PG-13 program. Maybe on Out of Bounds, I'll tell the Mike Tyson story one night. There might be kids watching, so I can't really tell it tonight. But Mike Tyson, awesome. Of all the people that we've been able to meet through companies like Upper Deck and through Universal Distribution and everybody that we deal with, we go to dinners, we go to everything with these athletes, right? By far, the best ever was Mike Tyson, and and they're gonna have to do something special to blow me away. Just the guy's an icon. I don't see him as just an athlete. Like, he's a household name. Like, if you were to say to somebody like, "Oh, you met Patrick Waugh," which I have, but somebody that's not a hockey fan might not even know who Patrick Waugh is, but globally recognized Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
He was the biggest thing in sports for like a 5-year span. Unreal.
He's got a great personality too, right?
He's like, people are like, a lot of people ask me like, does he really sound like that in person? I'm like, yeah, that's how he sounds. Like, that's his voice, guys. You know, it's just unreal. I will promise you this. I will tell a Mike Tyson story on Monday night when we come for Out of Bounds. How's that sound?
Yeah, clear some time.
Clear some time. Up next, I did mention that this guy doesn't sell as well for Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know why. Joe Thornton seems to be selling really well now that he's a Leaf. But you guys are a little soft on Jason Spezza. So what I did is I grabbed a nice Jason Spezza autograph and put it at a price where if you didn't buy it, we're never going to see Jason Spezza on the show ever again. So we have a Upper Deck Premier authentic autograph Jason Spezza. I believe it's from his rookie year too, I believe. The asking price tonight is a measly $10 for a hard signed Premier signature.
Great Scott!
So for those of you just tuning in, the new format is you have to type claim and then the dollar amount on the card. Wow. So we got Mark Mathis with the first there. The reason for doing this, we can eliminate early claims by doing it because you won't know, unless you have telekinesis, you will not know what the price is. It just evens the playing field for everybody. Did Flex and Ryan.
Oh, I guess I'm Flex.
Actually,
you haven't seen his face around here, Big Al. You haven't seen him around here.
So I talked to Ryan about this the other day. I said, hey, man, we want you to come on as a special guest for the Mount Rushmore episode of Out of Bounds. We're going to do the top 4 athletes, the Mount Rushmore for all the major sports, and then some wild cards. And he said, well, if Brandon's there, I'm not coming.
I was going to put my tight t-shirt on.
He goes, I can't stand the guy. I'm not coming. They just hate each other. I don't get it. I don't get it. A very quick 100 comments tonight. Thank you guys for always communicating and taking part in the show. Let's see if we can get to 200 comments. I'm sure that'll be easy to do. I don't know. Maybe there's a little trophy if we get to like 500.
I don't know.
You guys just comment away. Like, just go nuts.
Just chat.
Yeah, just chat it up. We're curious, like, what the trophies are if we get a bigger trophy, if we get more comments. We got the little trophy every week.
Yeah, size matters.
We got the tiny little trophy every week. We want the bigger one. And then the bigger one. Awesome. I hope Ryan's watching tonight. Ryan's a huge Washington Capitol fan. Alex Ovechkin fan. We've got an Alex Ovechkin UD game jersey. We've actually had tons of success selling Alex Ovechkin jerseys on here. The asking price on the OV jersey is pretty much in line with the other ones we sold. It's $15. Really nice. I don't know. How dare you, Alex, eating your Haribo gummies. Brandon and I are going to do the Haribo Gummy Bear Challenge. We're going to eat 1 pound of Haribo Gummy Bear, sugar-free, live on the air one night. First one to poop his pants loses. Or wins. Who got that claim, by the way?
That was Mike.
Mike Wright with the quick claim there. I don't know. If the challenge is the first one to poop their pants, is that winning or losing, in my opinion? I want you guys to chime in on that.
Are you really the winner?
Are you really the winner if you poop your pants first? We do have fun here, folks. We do have fun. Unbelievable. Jay, no, it was $15. So Jay's cheating, I believe, because he's like, maybe I'll just hit it.
Randomly.
The claims are coming in slower, Alex, if Ryan wants to claim. It's literally the only way that we could make it so that there's no early claims. There was no other really, like, we can't watch the show as it's going on because Brandon's on the computer here. I talked to you last night about it. Like, this is basically the only cheat-proof way we could do it, because now you have to wait for that number. Yeah, I don't know how else to do it, actually. So, but moving on. There's no perfect way. We're trying to make it fair for everybody, really, but I'm just seeing. What is Jeff laughing about? Oh, pooping your pants.
Oh.
We got more Toronto cards coming up. This guy wasn't famously a Toronto Maple Leaf, but he did play there for a little bit. He invented the goalie mask. Jacques Plante. So this is the 71-72 O-Pee-Chee Jacques Plante. It's in really nice condition, actually. These are beautiful cards. A little weird seeing him in a Leaf jersey, but the asking price, look how old he is there, is $8. It's not a common card. It's in the price guide. All Jacques Plante stuff has value. Just a really cool card. He's like 75 years old in that picture. Mark Mathis with the claim there for $8. Let's see how old he was that season. Anybody want to guess? Do some math for me here. So 1971 minus 1929.
71 minus 29?
I'd say he's 42. 42. Does that look like a guy that's 42? That looks like a guy that's 52, folks.
He looks like a guy who would have a pack of smokes.
Big Al's just throwing out numbers. 46!
He looks like a guy who would have a pack of smokes and like a case of beer after the end of the game. That's what he looks like.
Well, if he was smoking during the game with his buddy Guy Lafleur. Coming up, we have our first football card. So you guys patiently waiting for non-hockey stuff. I'm going to make all your dreams come true. This guy's actually having a really good season after a disappointing one last year. Took his team to the conference finals 2 years ago. We've got the Jared Goff Don Russ rated rookie. It's actually very affordable. The asking price on the Don Russ Jared Goff is $12. Really nice card, actually. He's actually having a pretty good year.
He is, yeah.
I think they're 6-1 or 5-2.
The Rams?
They're up there.
I don't think they're that high.
Yeah, they only had 2 losses when they played the Bears and they blew them out. Ivan with the first claim tonight for him. Congratulations.
Look at us over 30 viewers here.
Oh yeah, we're flying tonight.
Nice.
We have topped out close to 40 viewers at one time. Actually, we went over 40 viewers early during singles night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd like to get back up there. So if you're watching right now, definitely invite your friends and families. You guys can host Facebook watch parties. If you're on Facebook, which we encourage most people to watch on YouTube, it is quicker for you. The claims come through quicker. If you're interested in buying cards. If you're watching on Facebook and you're not buying, okay, that's fine. But if you are looking to buy, you can host a Facebook watch party. So you can actually put this on your feed right now, and people will see all the fun we're having here in Chatham, Ontario. Of all places, Chatham's hopping tonight with singles night. If I were to tell you we went 15 for 15 to start the night, would you have believed me?
Oh, yeah.
15 cards in a row. We have sold out once before, all 50 cards. I don't see that happening tonight because we do have some monsters towards the end. Nothing like $4,000 or anything, but really, really nice cards. Actually pretty good for the price point. But the over-under on tonight's sales was 27.5, I put it at. I forgot to tell you that. I did bring a lot of lower price stuff out tonight, so I said 27.5 is going to be the number. We blow it away every night, but I always put it low.
Just so he feels better about it.
Just so I feel better about it, yeah.
Going to bed.
Another card I found. We can basically call this the Swedish defenseman card. It features Bjorn Salming, Nicholas Lidstrom, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson triple jersey card from Upper Deck Trilogy. It's called National Trios. So 3 nice jersey pieces of the Swedes there. The asking price is $15. So if you're thinking about it, that's $5 a jersey swatch. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Really cool card, actually. See, I like these cards because these guys, Salming's retired. Joey June with the claim there. Salming's retired. Lidstrom's retired. Ekman-Larsson's still playing. But he's still with that team, so that card still holds up. So Toronto, Detroit, and Larsson's still there. So usually when you get triple jerseys, it's a mixed bag. Like 1 or 2 guys will be retired, but the other guy's not even on the team he's pictured in. So it's kind of neat that all those guys are still there. Joey June, I believe, with that claim.
Yes.
Any baseball fans out there? Any Detroit baseball fans? I love bringing out Tiger stuff because you guys just eat it up. Speaking of which, December 4th, it looks like that's my estimated time of arrival when I start bringing out the really cool stuff. I had an order sitting waiting for me to ship. All singles. A lot of Detroit, Toronto. Tigers, Blue Jays, Maple Leafs, Montreal Canadiens, all stuff that I purposely bought for singles night. A lot of it, $20 or less. Just be ready for Christmas shopping, folks. It's going to be insanity. Are we going to have a special Christmas night for singles night?
What is Christmas?
When does Christmas fall? What day is it on? We got lucky this year. It doesn't matter anymore. It's COVID times.
Yeah, that's
like who cares?
That is
Who cares what day things happen?
I'll be on Christmas break, so it doesn't matter to me.
What are we looking at here?
25th is a Friday.
25th is a Friday, so we will not be having singles night on Christmas Eve. We will probably move singles night that week. Maybe we have singles night on Monday night. We'll do a double show.
21st?
Yeah.
21st?
So we'll have Out of Bounds and followed by singles night. So we'll do singles night then followed by Out of Bounds.
Sure.
Christmas episode on the 21st. Make sure you guys are hanging around. Tons of fun had by all. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to hire somebody. It's gonna be insane. Easy, Alex.
Someone's bitter.
Alex, I don't know why you bought that card tonight. You're going to be out of a job pretty soon. Alex made a nice comment the other day. I said to him, I was watching the election online, and it really hit me, okay? I said, when the Democrats got out to a huge lead in a lot of these Republican states, and I'm like, what's going on here, man? Like, why are the Democrats so far out in these races? Like Texas, they were leading Texas at one time, and he says, "Well, Republicans vote in person, and unfortunately, they can't make it to the polls until after work, unlike the Democrats." So that kind of stuck with me a little bit. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense.
All right, up next, we do have a Detroit Tiger. So is he coming back? What?
There was talk about Republicans voting in the Senate to keep Senate seats Republican, but voting for Biden to get rid of
All
them.
right, okay. Here we go. Enough politics for tonight. Any more politics, and I'm unleashing Michael Myers on you.
We're throwing the flag.
We're throwing the flag. Justin Verlander possibly coming back to the Detroit Tigers. That is the rumor. Now that Hinch is back, or on the team now, we're seeing rumors that Justin Verlander will come back and retire a Detroit Tiger and or become maybe a pitching coach. Don't you dare. But we've got a Justin Verlander Diamond Kings dual jersey card. It's actually a pretty neat looking card. Definitely priced to sell tonight for you Tigers fans. $12. Dual jersey card of Verlander. Definitely a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Verlander, first ballot Hall of Famer. The most dominant pitcher in baseball, not named Clayton Kershaw. Alex Connon with the quick claim there.
How many Cy Youngs did he win? 2?
I'm not sure. What were the awards like on Verlander? I stopped following baseball, honestly. When Verlander left Detroit, I think I quit on Detroit just before he left. But anybody remember Jeremy Bonnerman?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those were the days.
Oh, yeah. They loved Brandon Inge forever, too, right? He was a third.
Oh, Inge? Oh, yeah. And who was the guy that was the next Babe Ruth? Sheldon?
Blake Shelton?
No. It's Sheldon, isn't it? The guy that played first base, big heavyset guy, hit like 12 home runs in the first month of the season, and then hit 4 the rest of the year. You guys know who we're talking about. Help us out here. But anyways, yeah, Detroit Tigers. I remember. I'm getting old, man. I can't remember anybody's names. I had season tickets for 2 years. I had season tickets. The year they went to this, I was going to say Super Bowl. Bobby Higginson. I had tickets after Bobby Higginson. I was Placido Polanco time frame.
Chris Shelton.
Chris Shelton. There you go. I thought it was Sheldon. Sorry, I was close. Robert Fick. No. I was just after Bobby Higginson. The stars on the team were like Polanco. Guillen was one of my favorite players playing shortstop. Him and Polanco at short and second. Shelton was at first base until they traded for the big dude there, the lefty. I can't. Casey. No, they traded Cincinnati. What was his name? Casey. I don't know. I hated the guy. He sucked. We had Ordonez was in right field. I used to. Every time he'd come out, he'd run out. He'd run out to like Sean Casey. There you go. He'd run out to like Hispanic music, and it was like, and every game we had season tickets in the Pepsi bleachers in right field. Curtis Granderson was the center fielder. Left fielder was I like Marcus Thames. He played left field sometimes, but it was the other guy. He's a commentator now. Not Jones. Is it Jones? I can't remember who their left fielder was. You guys know who he is. I know you know who he is. But they had Bonnerman. Zumaya was the closer. Rodney, Craig Monroe. Rodney was the setup guy. They had a pretty good team. Kenny Rogers was dealing.
I remember. Yeah.
Kenny Rogers. I threw a baseball harder than Kenny Rogers. No shit. No joke. I think he topped out like 81 miles an hour. But the guy could mix it up, man. The catcher was who? That's the only one we're missing.
Not Pudge.
Yeah, it was Pudge. Yeah, Ivan Rodriguez was the catcher. Having some Tigers talk here. Who's your favorite Detroit Tiger of all time? Who's your favorite Tiger of all time?
All time? Well, you'd probably have to say Ty Cobb, right?
No, you had to have seen them play.
Verlander.
Verlander, okay. If I had to say my favorite Tiger of all time that I actually got to witness play, man, yeah, Todd Jones was the closer. Sorry, it wasn't Zumaya yet. Zumaya was the next year.
There's a Cecil Fielder in there, huh?
Cecil Fielder, yeah, I remember seeing him. He's a G. Frank Tanana. I remember going to Tiger. We're taking up some time here. I remember going to Tigers games when I was like in the early '90s. My dad and all them. Fascinating story. Shut up, Big Al. Anyway.
That's my favorite comment of the night so far.
Oh man, Ryan, Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson's the biggest douche ever, and I'm not. I get that you like him or whatever, but we ran into him in a shopping mall, and there was a ton of kids around, and they're like, "Can you sign something for me?" And he basically was like, "Get the F out of here, kid!" Like he did not care. We were doing some shopping just outside of Detroit, and we ran into. What's his name? I'm having a hard time tonight, man. Big guy. Played for the Yankees, Tigers. I can't remember. Doesn't matter anyways. But, yeah, him and Clemens were shopping together in the shopping mall. And those guys talked to us. Oh, they talked to my dad and my uncle, and I was kind of standing there. But, yeah. I can't remember anybody's name tonight.
All right.
Having a rough time tonight.
Carry on, then.
Rough time. Hey, BJ, what's going on? We do want to mix things up tonight. This is a crazy card that I found. The greatest Olympic athlete, Chet Lemon. That was my favorite. I was gonna say Chester Lemon. That was my favorite. I just loved his name, Chet Lemon. But Jeff, I agree with you. Chet Lemon was my favorite. Awesome. Yeah, Sweet Lou.
Yeah, a lot of throwbacks here, right?
Alan Trammell should be on a lot of people's list.
Yeah.
Travis Fryman, everybody remembers Travis Fryman. He was their big star between the heyday and getting back to where they are. Bobby Higginson was in the downtime too. They had quite a few guys. What's his name? Gonzalez. Sorry, remember when Gonzalez wanted the fences to be moved in? Anyways, the greatest Olympic athlete ever. If not the greatest athlete ever, definitely the greatest swimmer ever. We have an Allen and Ginner from 2012, Michael Phelps, race-used memorabilia. The asking price on the Michael Phelps it's an extremely rare card, $22 on that. So Paz, for those of you guys that don't know, Paz is a lady inside the suit. How do I know that? You don't want to know.
Help to go to the bathroom?
No. Paz grabbed my butt. So, yeah, and said, "Hey," with a real low voice. So I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure Paz was a lady. Joey June.
Now, Phelps, I don't think is the most decorated athlete.
Stop it.
Is this Simone Biles?
No. Are you kidding me?
How many? He's got the most gold medals.
Well, wouldn't that be the greatest athlete ever? He's literally the best at what he does. Anything of it?
Well, you're saying he's better than LeBron?
Yes. I've got another story about Michael Phelps. We'll save it for Out of Bounds. Okay. So, Out of Bounds, Usain Bolt, not even close. Best runner of all time, probably, but just didn't. He didn't win at different distances. Like Michael Phelps won everything that he did. So it was like he won freestyle, like anything he wanted to win, he won. Why is Jay claiming $12? Jay, that's like the third time.
He's guessing. You're right. Michael Phelps is the most decorated Olympian of all time. He's got 28 medals out of 30 events he entered.
Yeah, Big Al, I'm having a hard time remembering shit tonight. I better go see a doctor or something. All right, I'm hoping Alex and Dan are watching right now because I know Dan's a huge fan of Patrice Bergeron. There's one thing you need to know. Patrice Bergeron doesn't sign a lot of stuff. This card is from 2013-14, actually. He hasn't signed much since then. We have a Patrice Bergeron Ultimate Signatures. The price is going up, folks. This is a $90 card. I'm price matching that right now with what we have it on eBay for, and that's the price. Patrice Bergeron, probably one of the best Canadian athletes, or best Canadian Olympic athletes ever as far as hockey goes. He's won so many gold medals for Canada, it's ridiculous. Probably the best two-way player in the last 30 years since probably like Bob Gainey times. It is an expensive card, I do know that. It might be our first swing and a miss tonight because of the price point. The asking price on the Bergeron is $90. Paz is not a saint. Who knows? They might have different people play Paz on a nightly basis. Like they might have a Thursday person. And you play Paz Monday to Friday, and I'll do it on the weekend type thing. But Monday night, on a steamy Monday night, it was definitely a lady. So a lot of butt grabbing going on. This is back when I was more attractive, if you can believe that.
Did you drop your keys in front of her?
No, not at all.
Accident?
Not at all. But how many of you out there can say that you had your butt grabbed by a Major League mascot? Show of hands.
Who wants a mustache, right?
Stop. I did not do that. That was Brandon. I did mention that we'd have some Cody Glass cards tonight. This is the Synergy Rookie Journey number to $7.99. Just a nice, cheap Cody Glass insert from his rookie year. The asking price is $6. I'm just so because of COVID, obviously, yeah, they're only going to have one person as a mascot, but there's no fans, so what's it matter? BJ with a quick claim there. That one sold. What were we talking about? I completely forgot about everything. Mascots. Okay, so we have a few topics ready for Out of Bounds on Monday night. What did I just say the other one was?
You were talking about Olympic athletes.
No, we're not doing Olympic. That's boring.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about one of the topics on Monday night, just for some funsies, is going to be what mascot is the best mascot of all time. So that is definitely open for discussion. Who are you talking about, Alex? Are these players from the 1910s and 20s? Like Boots Poffenberger? You had to have seen these players play as your favorite Tiger. They didn't even have still photography when those guys played. Actually, they did. All cool name Tigers, all 24. All right, up next, time did shut down there.
Yep.
You guys know how hot basketball cards are. I love these cards just because LeBron's almost as ripped as I am in this picture. This is the LeBron Optic My House insert. These are extremely popular. The price on this, $14. So how's your week been?
Look at him flexing those muscles.
I know. He flexes almost as much as Brandon.
Way less.
So Mariner Moose, you're saying, is the best. Well, save it for Monday, man. $14 on the LeBron James. I'm partial to Youppi because Youppi was my favorite. I was an Expos fan. So now that Youppi's a Montreal Canadiens mascot, I got to go with Youppi. Have you ever seen when they threw Youppi? My brother used to go to them, and they used to show them on TSN because TSN showed the Expos games. French TSN, so RDS. Nobody's taking this LeBron down for $14. You guys have all gone crazy.
See, I think the Philly Fanatic is a...
Philly. So they used to throw Yuppie a birthday party, and they'd have like the 29 other mascots in the league come for his birthday. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
He used to ride like an ATV. They give him an ATV every year for his birthday, a brand new one. He'd ride it around the park and do jumps on it and stuff like that. Capital City Goofball is a very, very good choice as well. I honestly, I'm dumbfounded right now that nobody bought that LeBron insert. Crazy, guys. Crazy. We'll put it away. Any fans of the Windsor Spitfires? Any fans of the Windsor Spitfires or the Nashville Predators? We have a Ryan Ellis Limited Phenoms rookie card. It does have his autograph with the Nashville Predators logo there. Numbered to $2.99. That's not the price. The price is $15 on this card. It is a hard signed autograph on the patch. Brian, we don't talk like that. $15 on the Ryan Ellis rookie card, I should mention. Clayton goes to Big Al Eagleson. Any truth to the rumors that LeBron would be running for president when his career is over?
No.
That is the rumor.
It's like Dwayne Johnson running for president.
He's also rumored they're going to run against each other.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that, if we're not getting into politics here, but Trump is planning on running again in 2024 if he doesn't win.
He can do that.
Well, I know he can. You think he'll win? You think he'll actually win the ticket?
Yes. He's insanely popular. Brian, you're not allowed to curse somebody unless you spell their name properly. That is a rule here on... sorry, I almost said out of bounds. Because we do a lot of cursing on out of bounds. You cannot curse anybody if you can't spell their name right, buddy. And it's actually L, little e, and then big B for Braun, okay? Come on, guys! This is a children's show. We're losing viewership because you guys are dropping Fs everywhere. You guys are just being mean tonight. I did find this card. I'm hoping some of my baseball guys... You hot the insane part. Spelled on purpose. Sure. I'm surprised you didn't say spelled on porpoise like, you know, like a sea creature. Anyway. Oh, I'm starting to sweat in here. I found this card. It's an awesome card. It's the greatest card ever.
There's no card.
If I don't win this year, I'm going to run again in 2024. Anyways, it's in awesome shape. Centering is like 70-30 on it. If it wasn't, I would send it in to get graded because it's sharp. I found it. I found a stack of them. Actually, I had 4 of these cards. This is one of the best ones. It is Tony Gwynn. It's not his Topps rookie, though. This is his O-Pee-Chee rookie, which is extremely harder to find. The asking price on this Tony Gwynn is $40. Awesome price. Awesome card. That's a nice looking card.
Is it because his butt is the first thing you see?
Wouldn't it have been bad if he had a poopy pants that day? If Tony would have got into the Haribo gummies before taking a swing. So, $40 for the Tony Gwynn rookie. That is an awesome card. Brian, don't make me have to slap you around. You're going to have to pull your taser out finally. I've been asking Brian to tase me for years, and he won't do it. He lets me hold his gun. He doesn't. I'm not going to say that.
Oh, wow.
I ask him to hold his gun all the time. He's like, Mike, I've told you 1,000 times you're not allowed to touch my gun. I'm not going to say he's let me hold his gun because then he would get in serious crap. He has not. He has not let me. He's pretty adamant that I'm not allowed to touch his weapons. Not that I haven't asked 1,000 times. My mother actually walks in sometimes while he's here, and I'm like, just shoot her. Like, I'll say she attacked you. Like, they would believe me, right? Like, who would rat out their own mother?
The cameras.
That's
cameras
right.
Would say otherwise.
Cameras weren't working that day. No takers on the Tony Gwynn. I don't know. The Tony Gwynn doesn't go. The LeBron doesn't go. I don't know. People falling asleep at the wheel here. We're doing very well. Everything's cool. Up next, Elvis Merzlikins had a ton of, I was almost going to say the S-ton, the shit-ton of shutouts. So he had a ton of shutouts this year for the Columbus Blue Jackets. He is their future in net by far. Asking price on the Trilogy Rookie Renditions number 2, $7.99 is $6. Oh God, I almost threw up. Live on the air. Haribo gummies out both ends. It's safe to say that this show has gone off the rails. We always say this show could go off the rails, but I'm thinking like it's already, the train's gone.
BJ got the card.
I see that. BJ with the quick claim there. We are at the midway point, folks. We got one more card to the 25 mark. 3 swings and misses so far, so 1 strikeout. By my math. I'm hoping Mike Wright is still online because I did tell him that I may bring back the Ghostbusters card again. This is a non-sport Ghostbusters card, so if you're still watching and you're into that kind of stuff, you wanted to buy the Ray last week, but I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I'm going to give you an opportunity this week to buy the other animation cell that I currently have, and it's the one with Winston on it. It is a 1-of-1. This is the actual animation cell from the cartoon. We did discuss the prices on these things, and they're absolutely crazy, like $100 US for a decent one. This card tonight is $60. So I believe that was the price of last week's as well. Was it 60 or 40? I can't remember. But after seeing what these cards are worth, this is a really cool animation cell. It is a 1-of-1 from the actual Ghostbusters television show. They actually cut out the animation sheet and put them in the cards. So $60 buys the Winston animation cell tonight. What do you think of that? Luke is a huge Ghostbuster. You want to claim that? You got to say it before somebody else.
Yeah.
It's 60. We got a claim in-house.
That's the first.
That's the first time we've ever had a claim in-house. It's gone. So I'm writing your name down, Luke. We gave them ample time. They had ample time online. We were almost 30 seconds before, and nobody else claimed it anyway. So we've always had this discussion. You can hand that to him.
Yep.
Look at the price on the back. You overpaid. That was the price when it came out. I'll show, like when I take you home, I'll show you on eBay what they're going for. Crazy, like $100 US a piece for for half decent ones. They're crazy. That's it. No, that's not it for the show. Don't tune off or anything like that. That's it for the first page. So we'll tally this up for you. What was the over/under tonight?
27.
27.5. 22 out of 25 on the first half, guys.
Very good.
Thank you very much. It was the lighter end of things. Things do get a little bit, not more pricey, but there's not a ton of it where it's under like $5. Let's say that. But everything's pretty good tonight. We're looking to sell volume here, not hoping our football fans are still kicking around. We're starting off the second half of the claim sale. That's pretty cool, eh? It says 101 on the back, right? Yeah. So the Ghostbusters claim card came live in the house. For those of you watching right now, we do have 31 live viewers, so I'm going to go over the rules. We are on the second half of tonight's show. As you can see, people are typing claim with the number beside it. That is to eliminate early claims. So when I announce the price of the card, we know you waited because you know the price. You just put the price beside your claim, and then it's yours if you're the first one. Pretty simple.
Yep.
It's working so far. This guy is absolutely on fire. I believe he was a game-time decision tonight. The Packers are playing the San Francisco 49ers. He's probably one of the best running backs in the league right now, if not the best. Top 5 for sure. It is an Aaron Jones rookie card. I found it in a box. I didn't even realize I had it. This is called the Swirl-O-Rama. That's what it's actually called on the back. On the back it says Swirl-O-Rama. It's numbered to $4.99. You'd think, wow, one of the best running backs. Check that card out. The asking price on this is $15. Football's crazy, guys. You can buy really good cards in football if they're not a quarterback. If it's a quarterback, this is like hundreds of dollars. If it's a running back or a wide receiver you like, the shit's cheap. It's crazy cheap. $15 for an Aaron Jones rookie card. Probably one of the best threats in the league from the backfield, obviously. Didn't he just run for like... He had 4 touchdowns or something?
4 touchdowns last week.
No, he had 3 touchdowns. No, wait, that was Evans. That was Devontae...
No, someone ran for 4 last week.
Cook.
Oh, that was Devontae Cook.
Yeah. $15 on this Aaron Jones rookie card. I can't believe no one's claiming this. This is the lull in the show. We always get this little, like, when we get to 25, everybody takes a breather. We always find that, like, the first 3 or 4 cards coming out of 25, it's like, where did everybody go? Unbelievable. No claims on that. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out one of these days. Does anybody remember a goalie for the Montreal Canadiens that won the Hart Trophy and the very next year they drafted Carey Price?
We ain't keeping this guy.
Yeah.
He's a bum.
Who wants this guy? He literally won the Hart Trophy for MVP of the league, and the next year they drafted Carey Price at 5th overall. We have a Jose Theodore Sign of the Times autograph. It is hard signed. Wait for this. $12. $12 for a Jose Theodore Sign of the Times. Former Hart Trophy winner, Vezina winner. I'm not reading that, Al. $12 on the Jesse Post with the claim there.
He left Montreal, went to what? Colorado?
I don't know. He did go to Colorado for a little bit.
He was in Colorado, but where'd he go first?
No, that was... they didn't trade. That was Jocelyn Thibault. Yeah. So, sorry, talking some history here. It went Theodore. Actually, it went Thibault, and then they had some guys in there for a little bit before Theodore showed up. It was like Jeff Hackett, and Andy Moog was there for a year, I think, like right at the end of his career. But it's gone anyways. Claim for $12 to Jesse. Jeff Laline came in with a claim there, too. Back to some more cheap stuff. It's actually a pretty cool card. You with us?
Yeah.
We've got the Babe Ruth Topps Allen Ginter Mini. So it's actually a really tiny little card. It is a New York Yankees card. The asking price on the Babe Ruth Mini, it is the black and white version, or the, if you can see around it here, it's got the... the asking price on the Babe Ruth is $6. Nice little Babe Ruth mini black card.
Says he went from Montreal. What was TOT? 2005, 2006.
Mike Wright with a quick claim there.
And then he went right to Colorado, then Washington, Minnesota, and Florida.
I bet you he played, was it 2004 you said?
Yeah.
So that would have been when
they...
they...
the lockout.
Yeah, they went and played in, it's probably like Tottenham or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he went right from Montreal to...
He went from Montreal to the European leagues to...
Back to
the
Montreal
Avalanche
for a year, and then to...
Yeah, so like Thornton played over in Switzerland and a couple other guys. That was a quick bunch of claims on the Babe Ruth. Why can't I sell Babe Ruths every week? I think I've got this extremely underpriced. As you know, we do the 2-card combo sometimes. We do a couple combo cards. This is so... I don't know why I'm selling these. We've got Alexis Lafreniere. So they're both cards from the same year. One in his away jersey or his home jersey. You get both of them. $12. So his stuff's going crazy right now.
Wow.
Like his base cards out of this year's Team Canada are like $5 to $10. Like why? Like he's had base cards forever. Fred Collard with the quick claim there.
But he just became the #1 overall pick, so...
Yeah, but we knew he was going to be for... Should I tell him?
Since he was draft eligible?
Should I tell him the news that I know?
You should tell him.
He's going to be an Upper Deck Series 1. I didn't want to say that too early because we didn't have confirmation. We still don't have confirmation, but we do have wind that we do have
on good authority
from some people that we don't. I'm pretty sure he's going to be an actual young gun, They might do an SP situation where you get like one per case. We don't know that yet. But we're thinking he's going to be... If I were to put money on it right now, I'd bet all my Star Wars action figures. Whoa. I wouldn't bet Boba Fett. You never risk the Fett, man.
That's true.
Family Guy reference there if anybody's watching that knows.
Did you watch Mandalorian?
I haven't watched it. I don't have time, man. I don't have time.
Ooh.
What did I watch last night? The Connors. I caught up on the Connors. I always like Roseanne, so... But that show's getting so bad. It's so political. Everything they talk about is like current issues, and I'm like, just no. No. Not good. All right, up next, we're hoping that our wrestling fans are still kicking around because this card is unbelievable. In my opinion, that's what I watched. I watched a documentary on Kenny Omega. TSN did did you see that? TSN did a documentary on Kenny Omega. For those of you who don't know, Kenny Omega is in AEW, the rival for WWE. Pretty good documentary. It was Wrestling with Borders or something. It was a Canadian thing. He's from Winnipeg. Kind of neat. It was good. It was like a 30 for 30, but it was about him going to Japan and wrestling over there and coming back. But a lot of people say he's the best wrestler in the world. All right, well, I don't watch him that much. I'll take your word for it. But I can tell you right now that the best female wrestler in the world is the next card I'm going to put up for sale. I don't care that her last name's Flair. It has nothing to do with her ability. She's night and day better than anybody else that I've ever seen as a female wrestler in my life. I've been watching my whole life. And this autograph is numbered to 25 copies. There's only 25 of them that exist. It's considered, I believe, a rookie card. It is their first Topps autograph. The asking price on the Charlotte Flair autograph is $60. That is an unbelievable autograph. Numbered to 25, like extremely rare as well. The Bachelorette. I don't watch The Bachelorette. The Bachelor, yes, but not The Bachelorette. $60 on the Charlotte Flair autograph. It is a Topps autograph. Numbered to 25. It's before they were putting rookie card symbols on the card, so it's definitely her first autograph with Topps. See if our wrestling fans are still... If you guys paid $20 for the Nasty Boys and you guys don't take this down at 60, your taste in wrestling is bad.
Looks like a dude.
Charlotte Flair... So when Charlotte used to... She's gotten better over the years. Her feminine features are starting to show a little bit more. But when she used to wrestle, I'd go to live events and I would yell, "I know your secret." And
no, you don't.
Yeah.
You know nothing.
People would be like, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's a man. So yeah, I got
tucked it deep in there.
Yeah.
Deep in there.
Charlotte Flair has a bigger Adam's apple than I do. Yeah, it's David. It's a David Flair with a wig on. No takers on the Charlotte Flair. Hold on. Did you want it? Luke's a huge wrestling fan. All right, up next. I found some Pavel Bure stuff. I love Pavel Bure. I thought he was awesome. Pavel Bure and Marcus Naslund when they were Canucks. It is an SPX dual winning materials. 2 jersey cards in there. The asking price on that card is $10. That's definitely going to go. If it doesn't, I'm done. Pavel Bure jersey cards, not easy to come by. If anything, the Naslund part of this ruins this card. Frank McCann. I will tell you something. I'm not a big Marcus Naslund fan by any means. You like Naslund?
No.
I'm not a Sedin fan either. So
I wouldn't mind the Sedins.
I would love if this card just had Bure on it. That's what I'm saying. Pavel Bure, awesome. But Frank knows what he's doing. He bought that card. Maintaining still pretty good crowd here, guys. 27 live viewers. It keeps bouncing up and down. We know that people have stuff to do. Also, we do have the 7 o'clock start time now, bounced up to 30 again. The 7 o'clock start time, we do see people trickle in a little bit later. People have kids to put to bed. People getting done dinner. But 7 o'clock works best for us. It's right when the store closes. We can come right to the pod and get ready to go. And I do have a newborn as well, so being a little bit greedy wanting to see my kid, I don't know. I can usually get home just in time for bedtime to put them to bed. So that's why we moved to 7 o'clock through the winter. And honestly, you guys would be sitting down to watch sports right now anyways, and there's no sports. So, and we're also competing with Thursday Night Football, which is starting in about 10 minutes. So we'd like to get the majority of this done before Thursday night comes on because we lose some attention maybe. We're trying to put the product in front of you at the right time.
That makes sense.
I don't know how to explain it any easier than that.
Makes sense.
Another card that I found. This card is an authentic signature from 1999, I believe, or 2000. I got to explain this quick.
Yep.
We had it in the showcase for a long time when we used to be at the old location. The signature is faded just a tiny bit. It is still very legible, but you're going to get this card at a ridiculously cheap price. Hockey Hall of Famer, one of the greatest ever for playing goalie. It's a Tony Esposito Epic Signatures. Probably like a $50 card if the signature was perfect. It's still legible. What do you think? Still okay?
Oh, yeah.
The Sharpie he signed with is starting to fade just a little bit, so we give it a little bit of a discount here. Nice black and white photo of the All-Star days. The asking price on this Tony Esposito, or Tony O as he liked to be called, $20. Blowing it out. This is one of those, what do they used to call them, red light deals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Kmart, right?
Kmart Red Light Special.
Kmart,
or Red Light Special. Alex, are you still watching in the States? You guys know what the Red Light Special is. So this tee tonight is really like a $20 on the Espo. For those, it's an authentic signature. It came out of a pack just like the new ones. It's just a little bit faded. That's all. We got a claim from Big Al. This tee is like dirt.
All right.
Like it tastes okay, but it's like
Earthy.
it's really got so it's
earthy.
It's earthy, yeah. Blue Light Special. What's a Blue Light Special? Is that beer? Like, is that a joke? The Kid Safe Red Light. What? I need some gummy bears stat, man. You can order off Amazon. You can order a 5-pound gummy bear bag.
What would you do with
Who
that?
won that, anyways? Big Al.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can get the sugar-free Haribo gummy bears. They have a 5-pound and a 20-pound bag. Which one we doing?
Oh, I can't do it. 20 pounds.
We're gonna weigh them out. Luke will probably be here. Luke's gonna eat a pound of gummy bears in 4 minutes or less. Brandon's going to do it. We have 5 minutes to finish our pound of gummy bears. We have to just inhale them. Okay. And then we just sit here, and whoever poops first loses. Actually, I guess pooping first would be the loser.
The loser, yeah. So what does the winner get?
And
access to the toilet?
I have a key for the toilet, and I'm locking it.
Well, that's not fair, because how am I going to get my hands on the key if you lose?
You're going to have to wrestle me. I'm going to give the key to Ryan, and you're going to have to wrestle Ryan. We're going to have cameras set up in the room.
It's going to be like the worst kind of...
it's like hell.
It's going to be the worst mud wrestling you've ever seen.
It's going to be Hell in a Cell Poop Edition. All right, guys. Here's the inspirational part of the night after we talk about pooping. The inspirational part of the night is when we pay tribute to the women in hockey. I did buy what kind of gummy bears? Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Guaranteed to give you the poops. There's actually, if you go on YouTube, which you're on right now, look up Haribo Gummy Bear Challenge when you're done watching this show. Don't go now. We're going to lose a ton of viewers.
Yeah,
don't go now. But check it out when you get done watching this, and just, it's hilarious, guys. People wear diapers and eat them. It's just, why? Anyways, back to the show itself. It's Sarah Potomac. We like to put out female cards, and I guess Team Canada, I guess, is where we find them. We find them in the World Juniors. Usually they're about $10 or $15. This one's going to be a little bit more tonight because the patch is unbelievable. It is numbered to $199. Sorry, the patch is gorgeous. It's from one of those European tournaments. The asking price is $20 on this card. That patch is awesome. It's got some blue, some white, some red, some gold, some red, some white, some all kinds of stitches. Just a really gorgeous card. $20 for that card. Claim goes to Jeff Lean. I think you've bought a few of those, haven't you, Jeff? I think you're collecting them. I think he's buying them for his daughter, he said. So that's the inspirational part of it. We know a lot of girls, young girls, play hockey. Their dads are maybe watching tonight, or they're watching with their dads, so we should probably keep the poop talk to a minimum.
Yeah,
But
girls are talking about poop.
but anyways, yeah. So it's always nice to have something for the girls. So congrats to Jeff on that. Did Jeff just guess that? No,
Nope.
I don't think so. It came in like 10 seconds after I announced the price on our end. Unless he's telekinetic. Is it telekinesis?
No. Telekinesis is being able to move stuff. Telepathic.
Exactly. He's telekinetic. He just took that card and moved it.
Telepathic.
He's telepathic. I'm telekinetic. Did you know that?
Nope. Telepathetic.
Stop it. If Cindy's watching right now, I played a prank on her. Out here, we're 2/3 of the way through, so I'm going to tell a little story here. All right, so we found that, I don't know where it came from. There's this creepy little teddy bear, like a ceramic teddy bear. And all of a sudden it showed up. It was laying on the floor in the house, right? And we think the cat got into the closet or something and found it way at the back of the closet. So Cindy's like, "Where'd that creepy teddy bear come from?" I'm like, "I have no idea." So she put it up on the dresser, right? And I would move it every night. And she's like, "Who's moved? Like, did you?" She goes, "Did you move the teddy bear?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? What teddy bear?" Like, she's like, "What the hell's going on here?" I'm like, "Well, maybe the cat took it or something and played with it." I'm like, and she's like, "How did the cat literally take it and put it up on a shelf and stand it up?" And I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know which teddy bear you're talking about." Meanwhile, I've moved it 3 or 4 times now, and she thinks she's losing her mind.
It's like Elf on a Shelf.
Yeah, so it's Elf on a Shelf for adults, and it's scaring the shit out of her. So I'm like, maybe we have a ghost or something, Cindy, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wish I
And
had
then
Demon Girl singing.
she did get me. There's a camera in Nova's room, and I went in there and I put it. She's like, "I seen you on the camera." I can't say what she called me, but it was not nice. It's not nice. Do you have your Borat?
I have it's very nice.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, it's not funny, Big Al. I'm losing my mind right now. I don't know I have no sleep. Nova's been up like every night for the last week just crying his head off. I don't know if it's the time change or the weather. I got no sleep, man. I can't remember anything. But anyways, we have a Nathan MacKinnon. This is from the rookie year. This is from 13-14. Nathan MacKinnon rookie stuff is absolutely on fire right now. His Young Gun went from like $80 to like $300 in a month. No, I have not been watching CNN. I'm kind of busy right now, Alex. Like for the last hour and 23 minutes, I've been a little busy. I'm not like, "Oh, what's going on with CNN right now?" Nathan MacKinnon rookie stuff, crazy insanely hot right now. Certified competitors, Nathan MacKinnon, Seth Jones, dual jersey card from his rookie year. The asking price on this is $20. If you don't recognize that card, it's because it's from Totally Certified. It is an old Panini product. So a lot of people don't collect Panini hockey anymore, but they made some really cool cards. Nathan MacKinnon rookie year stuff, awesome. $20 for the dual jersey with the MacKinnon rookie jersey on it. Also worth noting that it's Seth Jones rookie as well. Both of them are all-stars. Pretty nice card. So, at night at home.
He's talking about CNN.
Oh, have I been watching? Not really. I watched election night, but that was about it. I was back and forth between CNN and Fox, and then if I wanted I wouldn't even say it was real news. Big Al Eagleson with the claim there. I went back and forth. I checked Canadian news a little bit too to see what the discrepancies were in the coverage, right? So we'd see that Fox News had already claimed a state for Biden, even though CNN hadn't claimed it yet. Just weird stuff going on like that. So, he might win it after all.
Arizona?
No, all of it.
No.
He might run the table.
I don't think so.
What's he going to win?
Who, Trump or Biden?
Where is Biden going to win out of those states that Trump's leading in?
Biden has a good shot to win Pennsylvania. Realistically, he has a good shot to win
You
Georgia.
guys ever...
And realistically, he's going to win Nevada.
I made a funny a reference yesterday. So they're saying that all these ballots are all of a sudden being found. And So what I don't understand is they say the reason Biden got out to such a big lead in all these different states is that they counted the mail-in ballots first. Okay, so that's what I understood. They said they counted the mail-in ballots first. So I said, okay, so the walk-up votes are trending Republican. Like I'm unbiased in this. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm just watching it as a viewer, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, Trump takes a huge lead in Pennsylvania, and all the mail-in ballots are supposedly already in, but they just happen to find over 1 million ballots. Can you not see why people are calling this fraudulent? Like when they say they've already counted the mail-in ballots, but look, we just found another million ballots. So you know what happened. For those of you gamers out there, I'm going to tell you what happened, and I've been joking about it for a while. A loot crate. So Joe purchased a loot crate from like EA Sports, and they dropped it down full of ballots for him, and it just popped open, and he leveled up. He went from level 9 to level 10 ballots overnight. But I'm going to say this. I talked about it on Out of Bounds. Who cares? Who cares, really?
Well, it matters to us.
It doesn't matter to anybody. They're going to do what they want to do, so... It matters to Alex, because he might be out of a job on January 22nd or whenever it is. Oh, nice! And what's the source on that, Alex?
Pretty sure you got that from Don Trump Jr. Don Trump.
So you're laughing. You're laughing. You're laughing.
His Twitter account.
But what if it's a reliable source?
Well, then I'll take it as a reliable source.
And if it happens once, it could have happened multiple times. But anyways, this card sold. Sorry. Alex is just giving us updates on the poop show that is the American election. Fox News is reporting that.
That's not a reliable source.
There's only 2 sources in the States.
Fox News is not a reliable source.
Fox News and CNN. Those are the only 2. And Fox News is pulling for Biden to win. I hope you know that.
I don't believe anything that hires Tucker Carlson to be a reliable news source.
Well, it wouldn't have been him. It would have been their draft coverage.
Their news. I don't trust Fox News.
Not draft coverage.
Their election coverage.
Their election coverage.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to sell this card. We got to get some cards sold here. I didn't want to sell this card. For those of you that are basketball fans, you guys passed on LeBron James, which I thought was a little silly, but whatever. It is what it is. But when you have prisms in basketball, they're worth a fortune. I would send this card into PSA to get graded if you were interested in something like that. We have the LeBron James, mosaic green prism. Check how cool that card is. It's worth a ton of money as it sits. Get it PSA'd, it's like $300-400, folks. $40 tonight. $40 for that LeBron James green mosaic prism. It is the Got Game insert prism. I'm telling you right now, it's probably a $300-400 card, PSA 10. It's in great shape. No reason that it might not come back that. $40 tonight, that's the raw value on it. It's a nice card.
I saw how many votes he was up, but he was also up 600,000 in Pennsylvania at the start. Let's wait until all the ballots are in. We'll see.
Well, they got to print some more.
That's right. They got a loot crate.
They got to
level up.
Joe
level up.
Joe might have to buy another loot crate.
He's got his V-Bucks.
$40 on the LeBron James again. I'm bringing out these high-end, mid to high-end basketball cards, and no one wants they're drawn. Oh, there it is.
Mike.
So I knew Mike was online. He likes his basketball. He ain't fooling, guys. Every week you can see that Mike's buying these Prism basketball cards. Maybe he knows something. They're good cards. This card's cool. Tell me what you think of that.
Oh, look at that.
Look how thick that card is.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome, Big Al. Who are you getting your Matthews graded by? Big Al pulled a Matthews out of a Walmart special box the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Before we get to the next card, I'm just wondering who Big Al's getting his card graded by here. We're just having a little bit of a chat.
They even sell the Walmart back that far?
No, they're like a mystery box, but they have some older packs in them.
Oh, really?
And he had a 16-17 Series 1 pack in it and hit a Matthews.
Huh, cool.
I believe they call that shit luck.
Yeah. Well, you know, if it's going to happen to someone, it's nice that it happens.
It's nice that it happened to a customer here at the shop.
For sure.
Because this is what he did. He called me and said, "Mike, what do I do with this thing?" And being a customer, I gave him some sound advice. I said, he didn't listen to me. Brandon's literally pulling his hair out
You
now.
said not KSA. I'm pretty sure. Did you say not KSA?
No beefs with them or anything like that. I'm just thinking resale value for you. Brian, easy guys. I know the owners at KSA. They're nice people. But I'm thinking resale value. I think I would have went with Beckett for something like that, especially a young gun. You're aiming for like a 9.5 or a pristine 10. Probably Beckett would have been a better choice, but that's okay. At least you're going to get your card back and it'll be protected. You can always cross-grade as well. We've never talked about this on the store before.
Huh.
You can already have a card that's graded by another company and send it into PSA or Beckett in the holder, and they will remove it and cross-grade it, and then place it in their holder. Did you say PSA? Yes. He didn't have his hearing aids in. But anyways, up next, we have a Carey Price. This is really cool. I gotta get through this. Yep. Carey Price, Nicholas Lidstrom. This card is insanely thick. It's probably I'd say about that thick. Twice the average size of like a patch card. It has 2 strands of the net from the All-Star game included. It is numbered to 99. It's called a net presence card. They played against each other at the All-Star game that year. Dual net strands from the All-Star game. Really cool collectible card. $45. The holder's worth like $7. That's how big the case is for it. Just an unbelievable card. A little bit of history. Nobody really cares about the All-Star game anymore, but maybe down the road they'll be like, hey, did you see that All-Star game that Price and Lidstrom played against each other? I probably wouldn't say that, but it's cool to have the net pieces from it. Upper Deck's still doing net pieces. SP Game used to have nets from the Winter Classic, from the All-Star game, from the Stanley Cup Final. Very popular cards. Very cool cards. Really cool. The coolest cards. $45 on this card. It is numbered to 99. Monk and Dolphy trick. What? Monkey? What?
Monkey Dolphin thick.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking a nice sip of my dirt. My earthy tea. Earthy tea. I think that would have been my rap name.
You gave last week's a tea a 4. What are you giving this?
It's a 6. I do like the traditional style teas a little bit better.
Okay.
A little bit of sweetness in there would have been perfect, but the stuff last week was like drinking vinegar or something. Just not cool, man.
Did you drink it all? Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was alright.
Did it make you feel festive? I'd rather see smashed target cards. That would be cool. The accuracy shooting he's talking about, like for the All-Star game, put pieces of the smashed targets in the cards. All right, I told you guys we're gonna rock and roll tonight. We have some rock and roll memorabilia. Not the most popular of the Ramon family, but he is one of the Ramones. It is from Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. It is a Marky Ramone event-worn piece of his jeans, actually. These cards are actually crazy expensive for rock memorabilia. $18 on this card. Isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Obviously, I don't think he's looking to be sedated. I think he actually passed away.
Yeah. How do you approach them and say...
Ivan with the quick claim there. Upper Deck and all these companies have been reaching out to...
That's pretty good forward thinking there, I think, right?
Oh, they've had celebrities forever. Like Allen and Ginner, I just showed you the Michael Phelps. Like no one would have thought to take Michael Phelps' underwear and cut him up.
Do they put
his swimmy trunks?
Do they buy
They would go to auction or call the guy and say, "Hey, do you have any used jeans?"
But they don't put them under contract like they would a.
No, one-time deal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a pay-per-play type thing. Like he's in the set, so they pay him $20,000 to be in it, or $50,000, $100,000, whatever.
Cool.
He's got autographs in the set as well. I imagine this is how the conversation goes. Hey, Marky Ramone from the Ramones.
We want to pay you money.
We want to pay you, or sorry, would you be interested in signing for our Goodwin Champions set? And he'd say, who the F is this on the phone? And they'd be like, it's Upper Deck Trading Card Company, and we'd like to put you, sign some cards to put into our product. Oh, okay, I don't get it. And then they send him a bunch of cards, and he signs them, and you're like, hey, man, you got an extra pair of jeans laying around you don't want? We'll cut those up. And I imagine that's how easy it is. Anybody out there watch Slapshot? You watch Slapshot? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
Best hockey movie ever?
Yes.
I don't know.
I think it was.
I don't know. Mighty Ducks.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Best hockey movie ever? Youngblood, maybe?
No. Slapshot was way better.
I don't know. I have to... Mystery Alaska?
No.
Come on. Russell Crowe? Dreamy. For those of you out there that think Slapshot is the best movie of all time, for hockey, obviously, you might recognize this guy. He was one of the stars in the movie. This is from Don Russ, from 2010, I believe. Yeah, 2010, 2011. This is from the set called Fans of the Game. Claim Youngblood. It's not Youngblood. It's from... He's a fan of the Vancouver Canucks, so he signed on behalf of the Vancouver Canucks. But it is Michael Onkian from the Slapshot movie, autographed. These cards were extremely rare. I believe it's numbered to 100. I can't see the back of it. But the asking price on this card is $20. So, Michael Onkian, the actor from... Am I saying that right?
Yep.
The actor from Slapshot, from the Chiefs. Authentic autograph out of Fans of the Game for the Vancouver Canucks. It was an actual hockey release, Don Russ hockey. So, it's a hockey card, folks. Really cool card, actually.
You had to get the guy who took his clothes off at the end, huh?
Yeah. The ballet, the dancing.
Yeah.
One of the most famous scenes in any sports movie. So if you want to claim it, the price is $20 for that card. Official autograph from Fans of the Game. What city were they in, the Chiefs?
Charleston.
Charleston Chiefs, that's
Charleston
right.
Chiefs. My favorite part of that movie was when the goalie was explaining the penalties to the reporter. That's my favorite part.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
You know, you stupid, you know, you're just some English pig with no brain at all, you know?
Quinn, what WWE, WWF cards did you miss? Well, we had the Nasty Boys dual autograph earlier. It did sell.
Charlotte Flair.
The Charlotte Flair was the #1 card, I would say. We had the Charlotte Flair autograph, numbered to 25. I'll show you that for a second. If you're interested in that card, just shoot me a message. Tonight it was out for $60. It's like I said, it's numbered to 25, and it's a rookie card too. So let me just do a quick check here. We do have one more wrestling card coming with a little bit of a local flair to it. Not flair, like local history. Up next, for the Toronto folk, we have the Bobby Baun in the game Lord Stanley's mug autograph. These are nice cards, signed on the Stanley Cup, just like it's like he would have won it back in the 50s or 60s, because they haven't won one since then. The asking price on the Bobby Baun autograph, hard signed, is $15. It is a pack pulled card, just from In the Game. In the Game's not around anymore. It's Leaf now. I need to have a talk show where I talk cards. I never get to talk.
I think you should. Like, you remember how you had that rookie, the top 10 rookie thing?
Top 10 rookies, yeah.
Sometimes, Al.
Don Brissett with the claim. Don finally gets on the board tonight. Congrats, Don. Yeah, I think we could go a long way with like your top rookies, or would you guys be interested in that if I sat down and broke down like top 10 rookies every year? What about top 10 goalies to collect? Of all time, what goalies sell the best? Which ones should you be looking to collect?
Well, you got UD Series 1. Why don't you talk about the top 10 rookies that you would want to put out?
I haven't seen a checklist yet.
No? Okay.
So, obviously, number 1 is going to be Lafreniere.
Yep.
But after that, we have no idea who's going to be in it. Jeff Laline's going to come on. So, I think that's something that the store would greatly benefit from. Obviously, that's like insider trading. I don't want to tell you guys everything because then I can't make any money. If you guys are out there chasing the same cards as me, I won't have any buyers for them. It's kind of silly to do something like that. But we can obviously give you some a little bit of information, but we can't tell you. Just the tip. Yeah. We obviously can't tell you all the secrets. They're not secrets. It's just if you study it and know it, it's you can make a living at this. If you have Pokemon, you can make a very good living at this.
Yeah, apparently.
I said before, just as we came on the air, we were almost late coming on the air because I had a couple guys come in and literally take 20% of my Pokemon stock. And I'm like, what just happened? Every out of bounds for a segment. No. Out of bounds, we want to keep just sports talk. We want to keep these sports cards out of it. So far, we've been able to do that. Totally separate show. Just a pinch. I'm thinking more of a dash or a smidge.
That'd be a smidge.
I think a smidge of hockey collectible knowledge would be very good.
Smidge of insider trading.
Obviously, there are things like price guides that give you a little bit of tips and stuff like that, like the Beckett. But yeah, I don't find it as informative as it used to be, really. So maybe you guys need a refresher, and I'm down with that. Maybe we'll have a show once every 2 weeks on like top 10s or top 5s or something like that.
Yeah.
We can do that. Up next, from In the Game, Between the Pipes, a very popular set that used to be around. It featured just goalies. So every card in the set was a goalie. Cup Tandems from 2002. We have the Dominic Hasek Manny Legacy dual jersey card. It is the gold version. I think it's numbered to 10. The asking price on that, wait for it, because I know you would buy this card. $18. $18.
I liked Manny Legacy.
I liked Manny Legacy. I thought Manny Legacy was awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty good backup goalie and a starter at one point.
Yeah, he was a starter.
$18 on that card. If you're a Detroit Red Wings fan, very cool card. Don Brissett with a claim. Don out of nowhere has bought the last 2 cards. I think Don woke up from his nap. So if I were to say, right, it's kind of tough with no hockey starting until probably January or February, how the rookies are going to play out this year. So the cool thing would be like who to collect other than Lafreniere. Like who in this product will be any good. Because you're going to have a ton of holdover rookies in Series 1 with Lafreniere. But who in there is worth collecting? That's something that once I see a checklist we can dive into. It's going to be we're going to see a ton of redemption cards, I think, this year. We're going to see a lot of products, especially products that come out prior to the season starting. Artifacts is one of those products that is always like that.
Yeah.
So Lafreniere would be a redemption card out of that, which they always are, so that's nothing new. But if they were to put out something like Trilogy, how do you play that? Because they have special exemption or special status for Lafreniere just for Upper Deck Series 1. I don't know if that's across all products. So that would be something to look into. Is Lafreniere going to be like number 1 overall pick redemption, like they do with like your Tim Hortons cards? You know it's him or whatever, but you just got to wait. So MVP does that as well.
Do you think that would hurt product? Do you think that
no, because his rookies are still in there.
Right.
It's just one of those things like you can't have it yet. Like, get away, you know?
Right.
But, yeah, the redemption cards would still sell for crazy amounts of money. People would be clamoring for them like, this is good for Lafreniere. And the cool thing is, like, if he comes out and tears it up, and then that redemption card goes live, and you bought it for 75% of market maybe, like, you're going to make pretty good money on that. Because people don't like redemption cards. Yep. So,
yep.
You kind of take that risk. All right. I had an original price tag of $120 on this card. Watch this. We're where's my Leaf fans at? This is a William Nylander. This is actually a pre-rookie card, so something that they did. This card's actually from 15-16. As you guys know, William Nylander is a 16-17 rookie. But they had XRC rookies, which is a preview rookie type thing. It couldn't come out until 16-17. But this is a way that they got some early Austin Matthews and Patrick Laine and Nylander stuff in there. So this is from Upper Deck Portfolio, Rookie Phenom of William Nylander. It's an autographed rookie card. Tonight only, $50. That's a pretty nice card. I've had that card for a while. I don't know why I never brought it out for singles night, but it's basically half price. I don't know what it books at anymore, but it topped out at like 120. Nylander stuff's a little bit soft right now, but he's got to perform now. If he does, this card's going to be worth a lot of money. It is literally his first autograph. They couldn't get any before this. It's actually a 15-16 card, so it's the year prior to his rookie.
Well, can't bring Joe Thornton in and then have to compete against William Nylander.
That's right.
If he loses his spot to Joe Thornton, he might as well just quit.
So Willie Nylander autographed rookie card for $50. Don Brissett with the claim. I told you, Don's the only one watching. He just woke up from his nap. Old dudes. How'd work go today, Don? Did you work today? Still working at his age.
Good for him.
Still working. He's pretty good shape. Plays golf all the time. He's pretty jacked.
Is he still...
But he's not, I'd say he's like, I don't know, he's probably better conditioned than you. Not as nice as me, working out.
You're
stuff.
like Adonis. You're built like Adonis.
I know. Went well. Busy, or what's going on? Are people getting rid of stuff before the Christmas season, or... As we're talking, I will show you the next card. If Tom Clydesdale was on, I'm still working for now. If Tom was on, I think Tom would take a run at this card. He's a high-end Montreal Canadiens collector. I just got this maybe a week ago. It's Jesperi Kakaniemi. Where's Dan? Jesperi Kakaniemi. He loves how I say that. It is the Future Watch autograph patch from SP Authentic. It is a 3-color patch. Absolutely beautiful card. Cheapest one on eBay right now is $450. How do I know? Because it's mine. The asking price tonight, you're getting it below that. Oh, come on. The asking price tonight is $425. Yum, yum, yum. $425 on the Kakaniemi. If Tom's watching, he might take a run at this card. Sorry, I got to sneeze, folks. I think it's the funky tea you give me tonight. This is the most expensive card of the night, if you're wondering. So, it is a beautiful card of Jesperi Kakaniemi. As we're waiting, is that you? Or is that me?
That's you.
What does that sound? As we're waiting for the 20 seconds to pass, if anybody wanted to take a run at a massive card tonight, this is a beautiful card. Tons of room, tons of room for this card to go up, by the way. This is current market value on it. All it takes is him scoring 30 goals and it doubles. That's what Montreal's like. It's crazy. We'll leave it up there for a second. But I was going to say to Alex, Alex and Dan, I do want to apologize. I cheated on you today. As you guys know, I'm a huge supporter of Boombox Big Shot. Look at that, eh?
Look at that.
Look at that. If that's not great timing and like perfect advertising, what is? You know what I mean? Huge fan of Boombox Bake Shop. Thank you. But the bake shop next door is open now, and I went over and I purchased a muffin. And I can't. There's no excuse for it. I had a coffee and a muffin. I was considering driving to London to Boombox, but since it's literally like 30 feet away, and I needed a coffee, they had cocoa banana muffins, and they're just like, put it in my veins! I apologize. What is he talking about? Big Al is getting weirder by the week.
You opened the shirt.
Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? Like, check that. That's a nice shirt. Maybe we'll give these away sometime. Speaking of which, we gave away 2 T-shirts last week. One hasn't even been picked up yet. If you guys want your prizes, you got to pick them up. That's just part of the deal. Like, I'm not going to deliver them to you. But anyways, Quinn, are you still there? You want to know which wrestling cards we're still kicking around? You don't know chocolate chip banana muffins. I know my chocolate chip banana muffin, dude. And it was cocoa banana. Us professional use cocoa. But anyways, I'll show you. Hey, man, if you want to send me food and tell me, like, try this. No, please don't. Please don't give me sweets. But stop sending them, though, because, like, my sugar's out of control. He sent, like, well, you've seen him, the knocked over cupcakes because of Big Al. Big Al says, I drive 140, and I stop immediately. Like, that was his word. He's like, I don't slow down, I just stop. He gets here, the box of cupcakes is literally flipped upside down. I think there was 12 cupcakes in there, and I think 6 of them were upside down or sideways. And the icing, he was driving so fast that the icing on the cupcakes that weren't flipped upside down had slid off. Like, what the? All right, we needed a Haribo Gummy Bear Flaky. That's what we need.
I think one of them mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, we need you guys to mash up Haribo gummies and put them inside the Flaky. That would be unreal and probably disgusting.
Didn't you say they were, or maybe they said, didn't they say they were redoing one of their products?
Yeah, they were taking the, what was it? The
apple something, right? Was it apple?
Yeah, bigger apple chunks. They wanted to do the caramel out of the apple. That's what they're going to do. Less caramel, more apple chunks. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. Because we had the apple caramel, and it was good. Like, it was just, I love sweets, but I was just like, whoa, caramel. Everyone would be pooping. Everybody's already pooping in this hub. Quinn, hopefully Quinn's. I'm waiting for this challenge on these chocolate chip muffins. I'm intrigued now. You don't know chocolate chip muffins, he says.
That's confidence.
He doesn't know. You don't know chocolate chip muffins. Maybe you do. You make them for a living. But let me tell you something, brother. I wish we had the Nova went as Hulkster for Halloween. Strawberry. What? I can't even pronounce that. I almost called it. I called it strawberry. Strawberry champagne flakies. Are you effing me? That's ridiculous. Do we have some type of maybe some like fancy mustaches or something?
Oh, I'm sure I can find that.
Like you have money for strawberry.
You got money to pay for fake mustaches, huh?
You have money for strawberry champagne flakies. I can't afford that. Maybe showing off and sponsoring your shop. Maybe I can get a sample. I can't afford champagne. If that Cockney Emmy would have sold, maybe. Quinn, are you still here? You're asking about wrestling cards. We got like 8 cards to go. We're having a lot of fun tonight. Tonight's been crazy.
It is.
8 cards to go. Not much more left. This guy is from the area. He had a short run in WWE. I don't think he's there anymore. I think he's in AEW now. Eric Young from where's he from?
He's back in TNA.
Is he back in TNA? Where's he from? He's from no, not Windsor. It's closer. But anyways, very local, like Dresden area. If I had Florence, is it Florence or Fletcher? Fletcher. He wrestled for Fletcher Wrestling Federation. Okay, this is back in like the 90s. Okay, Florence. There you go. I knew it was the F one. It was Fletcher or Florence. We have tonight an Eric Young. When he was in WWE, they got him to sign for the NXT cards. So we have an Eric Young on-card autograph, numbered to 99. So this is technically his rookie card. $15 tonight. Original price tag of $25 on it. Eric Young. Not a lot of people know that he's local, so he's kind of like a secret, you know. From a little town outside of Dresden or wherever it is, and just kind of like Konechny. You know what I mean? Come from Klacken. Like who would have thunk? But $15 on the Eric Young. It is a Topps autograph from NXT. It's officially licensed. All that fun stuff. He's in TNA, I guess. Is he the champ? $15 for the current champion's autograph from TNA. That's a steal. Where's Don at? He's the one buying all the cards. You know what's kind of silly about it, though? Like, I've never seen the guy around. Like, you never hear of him being in town. Have you ever heard of him being in town? Like, a guy lived in Chatham, Kent, pretty much his whole life or whatever, growing
Quinn's
up.
there to claim, but he didn't hear the rules.
Well, if he's the only one. Quinn, from now on, when you claim...
Uh-oh. How are you going to start this one?
It was way after the price point, though.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to give it to Quinn because I don't think Quinn knew the rules there. But as you guys could see, that he claimed well after the time frame. So Quinn, when you claim from now on, to make sure that people aren't claiming before we announce the price, you see how Don typed claim and then 15? So you actually claim and then put the price of the card behind the claim and send it in the same message. So we will honor that because you didn't hear that. I don't think you were on earlier. But and you did wait for the price. It wasn't early. I think Don would probably be cool with that. Like, Don would understand. Up next, with 7 cards to go, we have our very first, and maybe our only ever, figure skating card. Can you believe that? So, figure skating card, this is going to be pretty cool. It is Canadiana double memorabilia. So it does have a hockey player on it, and it's a very good hockey player. This is used memorabilia from one of the greatest Canadian figure skaters and the cutest Canadian figure skaters ever, Elvis Stojko, and a game-used jersey card of Mario Lemieux. Double memorabilia, Elvis Stojko and Mario Lemieux from In the Game Canadiana. Are you kidding me right now? The asking price, $10. If it was a Lemieux jersey card by himself, easily a $10 card. Demand a recount. Elvis Stojko, folks, doing backflips on the ice. He could probably play in today's NHL. I'm just going to put that out there.
Elvis Stojko?
Yeah, for sure. Don Brissett with the claim there. Elvis Stojko, even at his size and his fragile, human state,
Sure.
He could play in the NHL today because of the lack of hitting and contact. He would be a superstar. If you ask me, Elvis Stojko reminds me a lot of like a Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner is the figure skating version of Elvis Stojko. We're just waiting for him to do an Ozzie Smith backflip on the ice after scoring a goal. I'm a Kurt Browning type guy. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. I did see Kurt Browning in a commercial the other day for like hemorrhoid cream or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't remember what it was, but
so he's struggling a little bit financially.
No, he's got all kinds of money. He pumps the products he believes in.
Yep.
If he uses it.
Did he admit that he sometimes when his hemorrhoids flare up, he needs to?
Hey man, you're sitting on the ice sometimes. That shit's cold. All right. I believe this is our last baseball card of the night. It is. So for those of you out there that enjoy your baseball cards, here we go. First ballot Hall of Famer Mariano Rivera from Upper Deck Artifacts Apparel. So this is back when Artifacts had baseball. This card is limited edition, number to 130. That back then, that was a very low number for sports cards. Game used jersey card for Mariano Rivera. The asking price is $15. Pretty cool card.
Yeah, it is. I like that design.
Yeah, well, Artifacts has always had like that royal look to them,
Yeah.
especially like even in hockey. $15 on the Mariano Rivera jersey card. Boom. Alex Connon with the quick claim there. Lots of claims on that one. I wish I had more Yankee memorabilia. Jeter, Mariano Rivera, Paul O'Neill, Bernie, all those guys. I was going to say Bernie Sanders. Not the right guy.
Not Bernie Sanders.
Not the right guy. I got politics on the mind, folks.
Can't you get a wrestling card with him at the chair? Didn't Bernie Sanders come out with like a chair at a wrestling event at some point?
No.
I saw it online, so it has to be true. Wasn't it on Twitter?
No. Brandon is making stuff up now. All right, 5 seconds ago, we have 5 cards to go, so we're going to get through these. Should be ending up just shortly after 9 o'clock. That's pretty good timing. We usually go about an hour and 55 minutes to 2 hours and 15 minutes, depending on how many... Bernie Williams, that's right. So we're going to be right on time tonight. We've got a Nicholas Lidstrom Upper Deck Franchise Fabrics. These are getting harder to find, obviously. The older things get, the harder are they to find. The asking price on this Nick Lidstrom Fabrics card, it's a jersey card, is $8. Try and stand that up. Oh my God! $8 on the Nick Lidstrom Fabrics card. It's from Upper Deck, Series 1. Back in the day, they had pretty cool cards. Mike Wright. So the way Upper Deck used to be, especially Series 1, used to get 6 Young Guns and 2 jersey cards in a box. Then they went from 6 Young Guns and 1 jersey card in a box. Now it's 6 Young Guns and possibly a jersey. I believe the jerseys fall like 4 to 6 per case. So as you can see, like over time, they start eliminating certain things. Same with the Upper Deck exclusives, the ones numbered out of 100. They used to be 1 per box, and now they're like 1 in every 3 boxes. So that actually shows you how much more product they're printing. We'll talk about that another day. Who got that anyways? Mike Wright. We're doing really well tonight. I think we're looking at about 35 sold right now.
Nice. What do we got left?
4 left. Couple big one at the end, but really nice one. Second last. Really nice card. I told Jeff that there'd be a nice Cody Glass tonight. I wasn't lying. We've got the Cody Glass SPX rookie card, number to 199. This is the base rookie that you need this to complete your set. The asking price on this card is $15. Nice card, actually. They're like $30 online. Very hard to get, actually. SPX is 1 card per pack, so when you open a pack of SPX, you guys know how much it costs to get 1 card. Pretty pricey stuff. $15 on the Cody Glass. 45 seconds left. What's going on? What are you doing after this? Going home to bed?
Yep. I gotta get up.
It's a lot of fun.
I got 2...
you work tomorrow?
2 guests coming in tomorrow.
No? You got what?
2 guests coming in tomorrow.
2 guests?
Yeah, I got...
Is it... Wait a minute. Elmer's Safety Elephant?
Nope.
That'd be awesome.
Nope.
For those of you out there from Chatham, Ken, obviously, we have people watching from all over the world sometimes. But wait, where's the Lawton tonight? He's probably so irate about the election he didn't show up.
Oh, that's right. He's
Big Al Eagleson with the quick claim there. For those of you watching from the area, if you grew up in the area, do you guys remember Elmer the Safety Elephant? Do you remember?
I do. I think I remember part of the song, too.
No.
Elmer the Safety Elephant knows just
what to do.
Yeah, see?
Elmer the Safety Elephant touches kids for fun. What?
I think it's a French
brother.
He's like,
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I remember.
He's not the Kool-Aid guy.
I remember.
Yeah! Can we get the Elmer the Safety Elephant song for our theme?
I doubt that.
I doubt it's. I doubt they copyrighted
I doubt it's
it.
copywritten, but I doubt you can find it.
I bet you we can find it. That's back in the day when you guys remember playing parachute in gym class. Remember the parachute?
Oh, absolutely.
They'd lift it up and we'd all run underneath of it. I'd just stand back. I'm like, I ain't getting under that tarp. That tarp's dirty. A kid peed on that the other day. We did some crazy shit when we were kids.
Yep.
Remember dodgeball?
We were allowed to get away with
dodgeball,
that, though, right?
So literally, I went to Victor Lorston. Okay, dodgeball at Victor Lorston was not called dodgeball. It was literally called murder ball. Did you go to Victor Lorston? Did you play murder ball or dodgeball?
They played with those big rubber balls, right?
The red rubber balls. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I threw a baseball like 75 miles an hour when I was that age. Literally, no joke. I was killing kids. Because I could catch. I had great hand-eye coordination. Even girls, they throw the ball across and I just catch it. I just come up like, whoa, like, boom, boom. I love it, man. They literally called it murder ball because I think I killed a kid. Kids used to run under the tarp and fart. That might be a U.S. thing.
Yep.
That sounds disgusting, Alex. Those kids are probably Republicans now. I'm just kidding. We got 3 cards left to go. This is actually a really cool card too. Upper Deck Mask Collection. You guys been in the store before? You see the little masks we have in the case over there. That some of them are autographed. Do you say Elmer's French Kids for Fun?
French's Kids for Fun.
What?
When you were singing the song, we were singing the song, and you sort of threw in some extra lyrics.
I did not.
There.
We'll have to go back to the replay. No, I said he touches kids for fun. Little bit creepy, dude, running around. I remember walking into the staff room when they were blowing Elmer up, because it used to be a guy in one of those inflatable costumes,
yeah.
And he'd walk up, they'd bounce him out or whatever. I was in there when the dude was in his you walk in and the guy's in his underwears and getting blown up in this suit, eh? Imagine how hot it was in that thing.
Oh, crazy hot, I bet.
Just some creepy old dude dancing around in an Elmer costume.
Yep.
But whatever, man. We were kids back then, and we didn't know any better. After seeing Elmer, I didn't want to burn the school down. I knew safety stuff now.
It's true.
Yeah. Don't light stuff on fire at school, says Elmer.
And Smokey the Bear.
Yeah. We were talking about mask collection. We got the little mask over in the showcase over there. Really cool card, or really cool little replica mask. But there were cards in that set as well. Sweet Jesus. But this is an instant offense authentic jersey card. Remember I said I found some Pavel Bure stuff tonight? Really cool. Authentic jersey, kind of a die cut jersey card there. It's white, it's hard to see. Number to 250. Now you can see the jersey card there, right there. The asking price on that is $10 tonight. I'm just finding stuff to give to you guys, basically.
Yeah.
$10 for a Pavel Bure jersey card, number to 250. Whatever, it is what it is, guys. Just trying to clear out some old inventory, and it's a beautiful card. Frank McCann with the quick claim. Really cool card. I wasn't a big fan when Bure was in New York. I liked him in Florida. I liked him in Vancouver.
Yeah.
But when he went to New York, I'm like, I never really liked the Rangers back then.
Yeah.
Big Al's giving me $20 for it, apparently. All right, we got a bidding war on our hands. It looks like our crowd has depleted through the night.
A little bit.
But still pretty solid. We're over 2 hours. Thank you guys for staying with us and joining us late if you've come in late. We appreciate you guys watching the video. I know we're kind of crazy tonight with commentary. We got into some politics, which is not fun usually.
Yep.
But it's all in good fun. We're nothing too serious going on tonight, except for murder ball.
Yeah, that's serious. You take that
literally I actually ran into my my public school gym teacher the other day. He's quite a bit older now, but I should have asked him. I'm like, why did we play murder ball? You didn't see what was kids died playing this game. Dodgeball, yeah, you could get away with it, you know what I mean? The object of the game is to dodge a ball. But murder ball, literally, they're telling you to kill each other.
Yeah,
it's
someone.
Well, Brandon's a teacher, right? And he's like, you know what would really be good this year if we could reduce class sizes? Let's let them play murder ball and die at school. This is going into my comedy act. Ever play what? That might be a private game for you and your friends. Ass burner? Can you explain what ass burner is? If it's there's going to be kids maybe watching this at a later time. If it's acceptable to talk about this, tell us what ass burner is.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
I remember stupid games. I hated Red Rover.
Yeah.
Red Rover, let's send Mike, the 180-pound kid, to run through everybody. You know what I mean? First of all, I didn't want to run. First of all, I didn't want to run. Second of all, who the hell's going to stop me with their little arm chain?
Yeah.
I killed 3 kids that year. Between Murder Ball and Red Rover, we lost a classroom.
Yeah, nobody messed with Mike on the playground.
That's right. I wasn't a bully. I was just I was dominant. How do you stop me at these games? Crazy. And Alex is farting under the parachute. It's crazy. Anyways, we got 2 cards to go. We're gonna do this one right now. Look how nice this card is.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Just got this in this week, actually. Nick Suzuki, Upper Deck Ice, Sub-Zero. I believe it is a hard signed card. I believe, yes, it is. It is his rookie from Upper Deck Ice, autographed Sub-Zero. Beautiful card. The asking price is $90.
Oh, kids at school were playing that game, but it's not definitely called Aspirin. I don't know what they would call it.
$90 on the Nick Suzuki. I'm just trying to stay focused on this one. But I'm still reading comments here. I don't know. I don't think I ever played anything like that. I can't believe the stuff they used to ban at school. When Pokemon cards first came out in like 99, I was in high school, right? They banned them. Like, I had cousins that were younger, and they're like, I can't take my Pokemon cards to school because we're not allowed to trade them.
It's the devil's work!
Yeah.
I think they banned Pogs. Remember those too?
That was when I was in public school. They banned Pogs. You know what else they banned when I was in public school? Marbles. Do you remember marbles?
Well, yeah, I can understand that.
We went through a huge phase of marbles. And we used to play marbles at lunch. We didn't play them right. Crazy Bones, Yo-Yo. Yeah, they banned all that stuff. So we used to have, you remember, what are they called? Smashers? Or the bigger ones, anyways. Or what were they called?
The Pogs? Those
No, the marbles.
Oh, I know.
The
I
bigger
don't know what they're called, but...
So we used to play a game where we'd have our small marbles and we'd throw 5 or 6 of them out. And if you could throw, you had to stand behind the line and throw your smasher or whatever, your bigger marble, slammers. That was Pogs. You would throw your marble, your giant marble, and if it hit their marble, you get to pick it up. So kids that were good at it were basically getting a whole pocket full of marbles every day. And, you know, the kids that were bad at it went home with no marbles, and their parents were like, hey, man, I bought you a bag of marbles the other day.
Where'd it go?
Where the hell's your marbles at? And if we want to go in depth with this and do some research on this, we can ask Big Al how he lost his marbles. Crocs. I don't think so. I want to say not hammers. It was something like that though.
Is this just a phrase, or were these actually known as this?
Well, it's what we called them I got kicked out of Boy Scouts for eating brownies. That's a terrible shoe. Or I read shoe. That's a terrible joke, Big Al. I get what you're laying down there. It's not funny. Mitch, what did we call the big marbles back in the day? You would have played with them.
Well, Wikipedia has a whole crap load of names for them. They were called boulders, bonkers.
Boulders. It was boulders.
Koshers,
the very first word he said is boulders, and that's what we call them.
Okay. And then it's plumper, popper, shooter, thumper, smasher.
Shooters, we call them shooters sometimes, but boulders was definitely the bigger marbles that we used as the smashers.
Oh, Alex said croc, and yeah, croc was one. There's one called bumboozer, bowler, tonk, tronk, godfather, tomboller, forer, giant, dauber, daubert, hogger, biggie, or toebreaker.
So Cobbs was one of them?
Not Cobbs.
Crocs. Crocs was actually one
Yeah.
of the names for the bigger marbles. So Ivan, I believe, is from the Windsor area. So maybe he's not. I don't know. But maybe in his area they call them Crocs. We call them boulders in Chatham for sure. So, but we've got no takers on that Nick Suzuki. We got that down. I lost all my marbles. One card left. We talked about him having some health issues, so I've been bringing London. Okay. We've been bringing... Hey, you're from London. Do you frequent the boombox? We got to know. We got to know if you go to the boombox for cupcakes or not. If not, Alex and Dan, hook them up, man. Tell them to come out and have a cupcake. Boulders. Yeah, they were boulders. So this is a beautiful card. It is a 1 of 1. It's the only one that exists. It is hard signed. It is the Guy Lafleur. It is from Panini Dominion. It was on par with the Cup back in the day when Panini made cards still. It is the black version. You can see the logo there. It is a 1 of 1, the only one that exists. As you can see, the Canadians logo in there. It's $400 tonight. That's a beautiful card.
That's a nice looking.
That is a beautiful card. Guy Lafleur autograph. The scratches are on the case. I didn't find a case big enough for it, but it's kind of like buying a Shield auto. It's got the black shield there with the autograph. 101. Yeah, so Ivan, Alex, what's the address there? It's on Adelaide, I believe. I think you told me. I think it's Adelaide. $400 tonight for the Guy Lafleur. Take it home with you. Anybody want to buy an early Christmas present and give it to somebody? Nice card. Yeah, Ivan, check out Boombox. It's on Adelaide by the police station, right by the beer store there. That's how I remember where it is. I come up. Good B. What? Oh, goodbye. You taking off, Big Al? Watching the foosball game? All right, there you go. 520 Adelaide Street North. Did I give a pretty good description of that? It's by the beer store that's just down from
The cop shop.
the cop shop. Basically the corner of Adelaide and Dundas there. Thanks for coming, Big Al. I appreciate you stopping by. We will give you guys a tally here. What you won, what you didn't win. Is it a donut shop? It's not a donut shop. It's actually a bakery. I don't know. Do you guys do donuts? I don't think you do donuts. You did miss the Bergeron card. I will give you a quick look at it. We got some people that are missing cards early on. We'll move the Guy Lafleur out of there. So there's the Bergeron. Beautiful autograph card. Shoot me a message if you're interested in that. And then Quinn was also talking about maybe the Charlotte too. He was looking at that. The Bergeron was $90 tonight. It is a short print. He doesn't sign much. If you want, I will put it in your goodie bag. I did. You know what I did? I don't want to say because it's a Christmas gift. He won't be watching. So my nephew really likes lemurs, like the animal lemur.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We'll protect you. My nephew loves lemurs, right? So we thought we'll take him down to Jungle Cat World where we go pet the tigers and feed the tigers and lions and such, because you can do a behind-the-scenes thing with lemurs. So he's actually gonna get a chance to have a lemur like climb on him and play with him and stuff like that. So we booked that for April, but that I will definitely be going through Boombox again. This was all getting to this part. I'm going back to Boombox for sure in April. And we should be there much, much sooner, maybe within the next couple weeks. We were talking about doing the Mount Rushmore, shooting Mount Rushmore there on maybe a Friday night. Maybe not obviously not tomorrow, but maybe next week or the week after. So we're talking about that before December, hopefully. We don't want to run into any weather because London's bad for weather. They're in the snow belt. So we will have a special edition of Out of Bounds there live, hopefully on a Friday night. We're talking to Alex and Dan about it currently. And... yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna hopefully be able to sample fancy teas, coffees, and eat all kinds of sweets while we're doing it. So probably have go into a diabetic coma. Yeah. So here's the thing: we're talking about Mount Rushmore, and if you're interested out there, I've got 6 seats in my van. Obviously, there's gonna be me, probably Brandon, unless he drives separate. We're probably gonna drive together. But we can take probably 4 other people. So we were talking about having Brandon and I on the couch and then bringing in special guests for each of the different sports. Like, for instance, we're going to invite Dan on to talk top 4 hockey players because Dan likes his hockey. We're going to invite, I talked to Mitch about possibly coming and doing the wrestling side of it. So we're talking about that. So I can fit 4 people in my van. Maybe Ivan, being a big wrestling fan, maybe you can meet us there. I know Ivan's a big wrestling fan. You can join the panel for the Mount Rushmore. Definitely send me a message and we'll hook that up. We got to find a way to safely do it with social distancing. We're sitting on a couch, but we can't be too close to each other. But it'll be a lot of fun, anyways. But we can set that up for sure. UFC. You do UFC in the Boombox?
No, I think UFC Mount Rushmore.
UFC Mount Rushmore. That's tough because I'm not very knowledgeable on that. Maybe we could put Owen on the couch for that.
Yeah. I have to see what he's doing. He's a kid. He's like 16.
Let's steal your kid for the night.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's what we do at Rockets here.
Like Elmer.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like I run a shop, and like obviously we appreciate everybody's business, but back when we first opened, and I'm talking like 7-8 years ago, like we've been open for 10 years. People would come by and say, "I'm just going to drop my kid off. I'll be back in a few hours," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "We're not babysitters here." You know what I mean? Like I don't mind if your kid comes in to shop or whatever, but they just can't. That's not a good situation.
Can't watch him play with the toys.
Yeah, because we used to have like a lot of loose toys on the side, right, at the old store, and they would just sit there for 2 hours and like, I'm like, it's not a daycare. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But who would leave their kid? Like I'm a stranger to these people.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's why.
You look like you got a good soul.
Yeah, that's why the cameras are here to detect theft and such like that, but they're also here to protect me.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like, people are crazy, folks. Like, anything, you know what I mean? They could say, you know, I spit on them or something like that. They could say much worse things, you know what I mean? But the cameras don't lie. So, that's why we have cameras. It's crazy. The world is crazy. But, I want to thank everybody. Dan, did you decide on this Bergeron or not? Let me know. If not, it's cool. We can talk about it later. But, yeah. I think tonight's episode was crazy.
Yeah, it was good.
Let's get the final tally here. I will send you guys totals like I do every night. We got 22 in the first round. Well, George St. Pierre is probably on your list. Tito Ortiz, guys like that. I would say Hoist Gracie. Hoist Gracie obviously won the first UFC event, I believe. First and second, I believe. I can't remember. What's that?
Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was a paper champion. I lost count. You ready for it? What was the over-under?
27.5.
40.
Nice.
That's our highest total in recent memory, anyways. Within the last month or so, 40 cards sold tonight, with a success rate of I'm gonna do it 80%. I'm not too bad at math. That's why I can see there's voter fraud going on. We do have fun here. Oh, sorry, I shuffled all my ballots I was sending in for the blue party.
Oops.
That was going to be one of my jokes when we came on the air. I was going to grab a ton of envelopes that I call them envelopes. I'm sorry, people. They're not envelopes to me. I was going to grab a stack and I was going to have Brandon play along, and he was going to say, "Oh, what are you doing with those?" I'm like, "Oh, these are just my votes I'm sending in."
Biden.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in to Rocket Sports Cards Singles Night. I'm going to go home and get some sleep, hopefully, and we will see you guys Monday night for Out of Bounds. And, I almost forgot. Immediately following Out of Bounds on Monday night, stay tuned. We have the Funko Pop claim sale where we're going to have some crazy, crazy stuff going up. Below market value. I'm going to have a public service announcement. Prior to that, emergency Democratic ballots. The old EDBs.
EDBs, yep.
We're going to have a public service announcement of how I came to the price on these Funko Pops. A lot of people argue Pop Price Guide. A lot of people go Funko app. eBay's where it's at, folks. So we're going to use eBay pricing for these because I can sell them on eBay. I have an eBay store. I can sell them on eBay. I have an eBay store.
It's the best eBay store.
It's the best eBay store there might be. Top rated seller on there. Not easy to get that. But, yeah, want to thank everybody for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up if you watched the whole program. If you did, you're a warrior. And my condolences or apologies to Elmer the Safety Elephant. And Alex, I believe, would like to apologize for farting under the parachute. But that is Rocket Sports Card Singles Night. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks from Brandon, Luke. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.